building, basically. Everyone's got their stuff up and ready?
Yep.
Bring home the bacon segment, and I'm on.
Yeah, mobile Roll20's kind of ass. I'll be like in and out.
Oh no. Okay, good to know. You know what? For Roll20, or for you, what we can do is we can I can show everyone real quick how to connect their characters. So give me one moment. Now we could be done with Roll20 for this thingy. So what you're gonna do over here on Roll20, there's this neat little journal thing right next to the art cheese thing. What is that thing called? Next to the art thingy, there's a journal. It kind of looks like a little cheese.
I believe it's called it's like an easel or something.
No, isn't the easel like the tripod? Either way.
Yeah.
Thingy.
I don't remember.
I'm not seeing that. Do I just have to press launch game first?
Probably have to press launch game.
Yeah, launch game.
Yeah.
I appreciate that it gave me a bunch of random NPCs for me to play around with. It's like, thank you. NPCs for me to play around with.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, so right now, blank space, don't worry about it. I'll add a map later. Definitely before our first session.
Okay, I'm starting to see you, your, logos down here, okay, Oh, here's the grid.
Cool. So you'll see, like, where there's, like, you know, the chat and all that, and then there's, like, a bunch of stuff next to it.
Chat tips, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. So those icons right above it.
Like,
Okay.
All books.
Oh, do you mean the paint palette? The one that says art library?
Palette, that's the word, thank you. I was like, there's a fucking word for it.
You're welcome.
So, like, to me, it looked like a cheese.
Okay, I understand where the cheese part comes in now.
I feel kind of offended because I'm so into art.
No, she just forgets words sometimes. But, like...
Yeah, like...
Too.
I understand where cheese happened.
Like
I understand where and why cheese happened.
So, journal, click it. You'll see it says, I think for you guys, it just says, like, plus character.
So the magic book next to it, not the bookshelf, but the magic book.
Yeah, the book with the bedazzled book. Yeah.
Owning, so fucking... Sorry.
So you see how there's like a character, what you may call it?
Yeah, like a character
Click
plus
on
button.
Yeah, so you'll click on that, and then it should say link demiplane character.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll click that, and then you'll just pick whatever
it's still
character
loading.
that on your end.
Yeah, it's still loading. It's just like it has the loading screen on. It's still linking, but it's like
Correct character. Demiplane, it is.
Project, maybe refresh your page. What about the other two guys? You guys finding the...
It seems like it.
Okay. COP, how about you? Oh my god, it just keeps adding characters.
Yeah, that happened to me. I have like 3 random characters, and then it says demi-plane character.
Same here. That's a
So I'm hoping that once I make the character, that demi-plane character will change to
okay.
whoever I make
Yes.
it.
Yes, it'll.
Yes, yes.
You just pick the the correct one, and it should like do all the stuff.
Then I have these 3 other randomly named people.
Same on my end. It just kept adding NPCs, and it's like, why are you adding NPCs?
I had one random one, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "How do I get rid of you?"
Who's this person?
Why do you get? No.
Yeah, no. It
Still
keeps
loading on
adding
mine, but it's. Damn it.
Uh-huh.
Cat,
Still
it's
loading.
fine. We're gonna end its.
So, got it to work. The funny part is when I was trying to look for a character and completely forgot to make a character. So,
It's
give me
okay.
like
That's fine.
2
No,
seconds.
that's what this whole session is about. Is we're making character.
Yeah, this was like I got to the thing and I was like, oh yeah, this is blank. Shit.
Just get the character started so you can at least link it. Or since you know how to link it now, you can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
yeah, yeah.
some basic
I
stuff
don't
just so I
know who
can.
you
This
are
whole
or why you're here.
Okay. Well, yeah. So once you guys have your characters linked, we're pretty much done with Roll20 for this session. It's like we don't have like thingies actually happening today, player wise.
There we go.
Project. We'll have to figure out what's going on with your Roll20.
We could help him figure. I kind of got it. I'm also like live streaming, so I do have like I went here.
I pressed the
Part of
button.
that.
I keep trying to link in, but the character sheet part is like it's still like it has the circles for like loading it, and it's not doing anything else.
You just gotta wait for it to load, buddy.
Like the other page, I just go straight to my character sheet, and it's right. Everything's right there.
I understand that, but we're gonna have to learn the different stuff for a reason. Help with other. And it's always good to have like more information on how to do.
And then yeah, like once we actually play, what you guys can do is like you can roll from the Roll20 site, so you won't have to like pull up Demiplane every single time. Like you can pull up your character sheet, all the stuff that you do, it'll pull up like your bio, any extra stuff. But yeah, okay.
I don't think it's reading. It's like link demi-plane character, even though I have a character. It's like I got like now it's like 5 slots. 4 of them says demi-plane character, and the other one is some random NPC that I have never seen before.
Does yours
I
also
don't know
look
why
like a? Is everybody's called him
Well-
Anu?
Oh wait,
This
are you
one-
hitting the plus on the character or the arrow by the character?
Gotta hit
'Cause
the
what you have to
arrow.
do is you have to hit the arrow.
Gotta do the arrow. You go to
Yeah,
link
I
demiplane,
did.
and then when you
Yeah,
linked
that's
your
what I did.
demiplane, you clicked on your
then it just-
character.
And then it just adds like demi-plane characters. Like it's keep adding, and it's still loading.
How many characters did you make?
1.
Are you getting a pop up? Because if you're on your computer, you should get a pop up. Whereas I had to go like directly to the site.
And it pop up as in like take advantage of demi sheets. You make that one.
Yeah, like there should be like a screen that pops up with the demiplane character.
Hold on.
You know, that
Hold on.
explains why there's so many Demiplane characters coming up.
Yeah, because I haven't made the one yet, but I was just making sure everybody else is on the same page.
Okay, character is this? It just keeps pulling
Says
up
I'm
link
signed
character. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete all the ones that say Demiplane character.
That like would help a lot.
I don't
There's
see what
so
you guys
many
are
of them
seeing,
right
but
now.
alright.
There's like so many right now. I have like 7 of these. No more than 7.
I see one, which is mine.
Yeah, I go to like a demi playing itself and like characters, and I have my one. I'm sorry,
Okay.
it's like I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so you went to the thing, you clicked on that arrow, and then you click link demi playing character, right?
And
Mine
it's
went
loading, but
smoothly.
nothing's happening.
I got hello.
And then it pop up. It says, to take advantage of demi sheets, you must be signed in demi playing, which I am. If you're not on
Uh-huh.
it, please. But I am signed in. How would I else got my sheet on the demi plane? But it keeps saying like I'm
Is
not.
your demi plane and your Roll20 account connected?
Yeah, last I checked. I can check again.
Yeah, check again real quick. What's the tick, dude? Is Hick for one of you guys?
Is it doing what now?
Sorry that I'd probably be holding up the party right now because of
No,
like.
no,
no.
you're good.
Again,
It's literally session
zero
zero.
is all
Okay.
about actually figuring the shit out.
Okay, I'm on my account, and what do I
Uh-huh.
scroll? I scroll down to Roll20 characters, right? I roll down here.
I don't know where
Yeah.
down here is. I can't
on.
see your screen.
I go to my account. I'm rolling down, and there's like a section that says it has like Roll20 table, top Roll20 characters, Roll20 marketplace. Like it's this little section that says powered by Roll20.
Can you share your screen with me and I can double check for you?
I
In
don't even know how to
Discord,
do
it's
that.
going to be the computer screen with the little arrow on it.
There's a create character. Here's like my characters. There's mine right there.
You keep saying right there, but like I can't see your screen. Could you share your screen with us?
Your time. It's okay.
See it?
No.
Where's screen?
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
see. Give it a second.
Loading in, but yeah, it's up there. Okay. Yes.
Oh, that's blurry.
Okay. It's on
Okay, there it goes.
on Roll20.
Yeah, no, his character is connected. I see it.
All right. So
Okay.
here is what I was saying before, right here.
Oh, okay,
Roll20
okay.
character. Go back here.
Exit out of that. Not allow.
Wow, or no?
Probably gonna want to allow it. We'll figure it out later.
Mm-mm.
You accept all the things. Go back to the screen.
Ooh, realize I have background music, but you can't hear it on.
It's okay.
It was very quiet. All right, is your screen back? Oh, nope. me see what you guys see as players. That might help.
Like, if you want to see what we see as players, you can find, because that's what I got so far.
It gives me an option to launch as player.
Oh, that's fair. Also handy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I could add music. I should totally add music to this. That'd be fun.
Eventually, yes.
Can you hear me?
We can hear
I
you.
lost
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
No, it's okay. It's probably
Sorry.
the connection.
Let me link here. My link character.
Your stream went down, so we can't see what your.
But so far, it looked like you were doing the right thing, so it might just be an issue with, like, waiting for the connection.
Okay. Well,
Right.
Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see.
Oh, Discord is being weird right now.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Hey,
Right.
don't worry.
Here I am, and it's just like loading, and nothing's happening. Loading, and nothing's happening. Loading, and nothing's happening. Loading,
Okay, I think you'll just have to wait for it to.
Okay,
I think you'll just have to wait for it to.
Okay, I think
because like it is
load
linked.
up then. Yeah, I think you'll just have to wait for it to load.
Yeah, you just have to wait for it to load, or otherwise it's gonna keep doing that process, and you're just gonna end up, like, with 20 characters again.
Do you mind if I get out now?
Yes, you're good now.
Yeah. I do see a new character got added. Yeah, just give it.
And, like, it's just a matter of waiting.
Sorry if I sound a little frustrated because I'm kind of cool, and because like this is like
You're good. You're good. You're good. But yeah, okay. So, and then you know how to do the process. So, worst case scenario, you can just try to link later, like when your computer's being more
link later.
Agreeable. Yeah, I was like, what's the word? I was gonna say workable, but it's like that doesn't make sense. Agreeable
I don't
would
know.
be a better word.
You mean Google?
Hmm.
What do you mean Google?
No, not Google.
I said agreeable.
Oh.
Alright, cool. Well, yeah, so once you guys have that ready, like I said, we're done with roll 20 for the night. So we can move on to character creation. It looks like you guys have been making characters. Where I can see the characters. Yeah. I'm also learning demiplane, so
We're all learning.
we're all learning. Because if I go to characters, it's just going to show me my characters, but it's like I don't want to see my characters. I want to see my player's character so I can be nosy. It's like I will need demiplane open. Or not demiplane, okay, we'll worry about that later. But yeah, okay, so I guess let's start off with you guys' characters. Who made what? Who wants to go first?
Yeah, mine is still loading. I don't know why. It's like I probably
Take
not right
your
now.
time. Okay. Um, I guess I'll go then
Damn it.
to start it off.
Sure.
So I brought back Re-Ray.
What?
I introduced new characters.
Yeah, we're doing character intros. So when and if you are ready, you can explain your character, and we'll kind of get to know them each. Because all of our characters should be counselors, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I brought back Re-Ray from a previous Campcaster one-off. She is a Simia. That's how you say it.
Yep.
A Ranger class. And out of the 2 Ranger classes that I had an option of choosing, I picked the Wayfinder. Because I thought that one sounded fun.
That does sound fun. Okay. Ranger, looks like you're Wildborn.
Yeah, pretty much I
Uh,
just decided she was going to be a hermit that lived in the forest. And, she stumbled upon the camp while, walking one day, and they were like, hey, we kind of have a position. Do you want to fill it? And she's like, what does that mean?
okay, so she's like not at all familiar with just civilization in general, or
It's been a long time.
has been for a while. Okay. Well, all right. Let's take a looky-loo at your thingy. So I see for descriptions, we got like I like the way that Daggerheart does descriptions. So like you got your pronouns and then like you got things
Also,
that are more like eyes like, the color of,
yeah, I thought
clothes
that was
that
nice.
are, bodies that. Yeah, like it gives more of a vibe versus like, yeah, they're this.
Also, apparently something about, like, the campaign frame gives you,
Mhm.
like, an extra, like, something in your character sheet afterwards that I noticed, I think. Because I had changed
And
mine from something else. Like, what was the original one? Ba, 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 ba. I don't know, like, you were able to change the campaign frame, and I changed mine to the Witherwild,
uh-huh.
and
Oh,
it like, did something weird to my
God
stuff. Welcome
Hello.
back.
damn it.
Nope, you're here.
You good?
I have
Oh,
no clue.
okay.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello? You good?
Hello?
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 Yes? Discord does not like him today. Yeah, Discord does not like you, sir.
God damn it. I don't know what's going on.
Could be your
Maybe
internet?
restart your computer?
Yeah, try restarting your computer. It might just need, like, an update weirdly. That one.
Sometimes they do that.
They do that.
Okay, but yeah, let's continue with Re-Ray.
Yeah.
So you got
Yeah, because there was a whole section I did not hear.
Don't worry about it.
uh it was Bun explaining her character or starting to explain her character. So yeah, you wanna go ahead and describe your character?
Let me find where the descriptor went.
It's in details.
Action, choose variant. Background description? Is that the one we're looking for? The choose description? I'm just like in the builder again.
In the builder, yeah. So in details, and then in your description.
Okay, so clothes that are flowing, earth-toned, and monk-like. Eyes that are like glowing gold plates. Body that is lanky, strong, and flexible. So like think like an acrobat, but like monkey. And yes, monkey, 'cause tail.
Okay. Any particular type of monkey, or just
I was
generic?
I'm probably gonna get the type wrong.
Uh-huh.
And then somebody's gonna yell at me and be like, "That's not the kind of monkey."
Oh, okay. What are we thinking?
It wasn't lemur because it wasn't like the ringed tails, but I was what is it? What is it called? I'm gonna say a sound that I think sounds like it, and you're gonna guess what it is.
Okay.
Machukin? It's like Mitch something. My brain won't let me do it. They're like a slightly smaller monkey with like a big head, and it's usually really
Oh,
fluffy.
I
Like the
typed
head
in
is kind of fluffy.
and I got capuchin.
That one, yes.
Okay, a capuchin monkey.
That one, yes. I was like, it's got the ch sound in it.
Okay, okay.
My brain didn't want to do the thing correct.
No, you're good. Okay, so more like capuchin monkey. Dope.
Colors of moss and mud. So like brown and greenish tinging.
Is that like your whole fur, or?
For the most part, like near the face, like top of the head, that's probably where more of the green is gonna be.
Okay, so green more along the face. Okay.
Attitude like chilled scholar, but with less smarts. Like some off-the-wall type shit might come out of her mouth, and it's gonna sound so profound, but you're also gonna be really confused.
Scholarly attitude, but confusing. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then every single character's got some background questions. So let's see, let's look at yours.
Mine were weird, but I answered them to the best of my ability.
I mean, good. Well, I gotta see what they are.
Yep,
Because
no,
it's
go for
different
it.
for every single class. Yeah, like it's different for every class, so I can't just be like, yeah, look at the
Oh, okay,
thingies.
that makes sense. I guess that's also where I got extra questions. Like, instead of getting 3 questions, I got 6 questions.
So you got your background questions, and then we have the connection questions. The connection questions is the collab stuff.
No, I
Where
actually have
like
6
we ask
background
each other.
questions.
I'm not seeing 6.
Okay, maybe it's off on some other tangent somewhere. It's okay. I answered all of them
'Cause, like,
anyway.
because I have your sheet up right now. So like you got, like I said, your background questions, which is the stuff specific to your class.
Mhm.
And then underneath that, you got your connection questions, which is the collaborative questions that we ask, like, the table,
Yes.
either to everyone or to like someone specifically.
Mhm.
And then you got your experiences, which we'll talk about that because that's also more like, that one's fun because you got to pick like either a phrase or a keyword, and like that's kind of like you're special for your character.
Cool. I kind of, I guess, guessed that in advance, so that's there.
But all right, yeah, let's get to your background questions. So I can't see all of the first one because some of it is cut off for
Just
some
start
reason.
with it and I'll finish it.
A terrible creature hurt your community and you vowed to hunt them down. What are they and what unique trail or sign D?
Do they leave behind?
Okay, bet. So, yeah, tell us about this terrible creature.
I feel like I definitely made this like probably at 3 in the morning, like half asleep. So I didn't answer the first half on what terrible creature hurt my community, but I did answer the second half on like what did you vow or like how they like what unique trait or sign did they leave behind. So I guess I tried to like appease some kind of earth god while
Let's start with the
living as a
first
hermit.
question and then
Yeah.
let's start with the first one and then we'll go down the list.
So I'm gonna assume I pissed off a deity based on the answer that I put here.
Okay, so what terrible creature like just I don't know, what are you thinking? Like a minion of said deity or
Let's go with like some kind of
like just
actual
a
earth
creature of the earth?
elemental. Yeah, like an
Okay.
earth muffet or something.
Earth elemental. Okay. So it hurt your community, and then you vowed to hunt them down. What unique trail do they leave behind? So that you can keep hunting it down.
So the unique trail was gonna be like the type of dirt it was comprised of. It's a
Uh-huh.
very soft but like malleable silt.
Okay.
So that's, it'll kind of look weird in certain places in the woods or out and about in different elements because it's like squishy and malleable. It's almost like constantly having mud, but not mud.
Okay. Bet. Okay, and then it asked you what type of vow. So I guess that's what I give to the earth.
Yeah, I gave to the earth and I get to live.
Is this a continuous thing or
Yeah, no, I'll just randomly put like fruit or vegetables
okay.
or like plants out in the wilderness somewhere and be like, please leave me alone. I'm sorry.
My God, I can fucking how do you spell continuous? There we go. It's like I've seen the word before, I know. Continuous giving of just is it can it be anything or like is it specifically fruit or can it be like I
I
don't
feel
know,
like
like
it's
you like
whatever I can get my hands on at the time, so it just
okay.
depends.
So does it have to be like something like what are the stipulations? Like does it have to be something of value? Is it something of value to you specifically or is it just like I don't know, you found a receipt in your pocket and you're like, "Here, Mother Gaia." And
It's
like, your thing is fulfilled.
Ray personally feels like it's that latter one where it's just like I found this thing and
Okay.
like I really want to keep it, but here you go.
Okay. So it's stuff that you want to keep and like that's what Riri feels like they have to give up.
Yes.
Okay. Of valuable things to Riri. Might not be valuable to others. Now, do you just give it to the earth in general, or is there like someone specifically?
In Ray's mind, that Earth Elemental was a deity. She has to make sure
Okay.
that it's whatever. Again, she's not smart. She just sounds smart sometimes.
Okay. So specifically, you vowed to keep that earth elemental happy, so that way it doesn't
Come back for my
fuck with
soul.
your community. Come back for your soul specifically. Okay. Okay.
Like, I live here too. I would like to live here happily. Please don't fuck with
Earth
me. At least until I could become strong enough to maybe take it on, but like I don't feel like I can do that now since I'm sure it kicked my ass the first time.
Okay. Now, did this Earth Elemental tell you this, or was this something that, like, Ray came to the conclusion herself?
Ray came to the conclusion herself because,
Oh,
as
hell yeah.
I'm aware of, I don't think Earth Elementals actually talk.
I love this. Okay. So that was your first question. Second question, your first kill almost killed you too. What was it? And what part of you is never the same after that event?
So this one I actually had a little bit more too.
Okay.
So, in my search for food, I uprooted a precious plant once, and the god of Fainwick nearly killed me with stomach cramps. Unbeknownst to Ray, it was probably some kind of poisonous plant that she shouldn't have tried to eat anyway, but, like, that was her punishment, so she thought it was divine intervention that the god was like, "Brr! Stomach pain for eating my plant."
What is Fainwick?
I don't know. I don't even know where that name came from, I'm gonna be completely honest, but it's here.
This is the fun part of Daggerheart. You can literally just make this shit up. And, guys, feel free to, like, again, it's collaborative. One of you guys could just be like, yeah, no, I know what Fainwick is, and then just give me some bullshit. And, we can, like, bounce off of that. Like, feel free to hop in. So, yeah, no, like, what do you think?
Continue more question, because I'm confused.
Ah, yeah, like, what do you think Fainwick is? Like, is
What do I think
it
Fainwick is?
Yeah. Give me some lore.
I'm gonna go with that deer god thing from Princess Mononoke, but like on a much smaller scale.
Small deer god.
It was probably a deer that was just draped in like a fallen willow tree, and I thought it looked magical as fuck. I probably saw a nymph following it around, I don't know.
Small deer god might have an entourage. Okay, cool. So yeah, you killed the plant, you ate the plant, and this small deer god was like, "Hey, that's my plant," and gave you stomach cramps that you almost died from.
Yes.
All right, bet. And then question 3 before we go on to one of the guys. You traveled to many dangerous lands, but what was the one place you refused to go to?
I will never return to the city. It's too peoply there.
Never going back to the city.
Mm-mm.
Too peoply. Is
All the
there aside like what makes it too peoply? Like it's just too much noise, too much
It's
cramped
all the
space. Like
noise and
what's
the
it?
cramped spaces, and people keep touching me or like pulling on my tail or stepping on my feet. Like they're
Too
just
much
not
noise.
very nice, and I didn't feel welcomed in a lot of places. So, never going back there again. Was a terrible time. Do not recommend. 0 stars.
Oh my god, how do I spell your name? There we go. Did not feel welcomed in the city. Was there aside from like, just people touching you, like was there another reason that maybe you didn't feel welcome?
Too many angry faces.
Okay. Too many angry faces. Like just in general or at you?
I feel like it was in general, but Ray definitely thought it was at her.
In general, thought they were directed at her. Okay. Okay, cool. Anything else you want to add to these before we move on to the guys? And we'll come back to connections and the experience later.
Nope. I think that's basically everything right now.
Hell yeah. All right. Okay, who wants to go next?
I guess. Excuse me. I can go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, who is your character?
I am Tajik, a halfling druid.
Oh, okay, cool. Do you want to also send me your demi-plane thingy so I can see it?
How would I do that?
'Cause
There
hold on,
should
let
be
me
like a
see if
Thought I
share
just
link or
finished.
something. Yeah. There's a share link. Share with QR code or share with link.
Yeah, let me.
Share with QR code.
Maybe not the QR code, but
Yeah, probably not that.
Oh, where did the characters go?
Do I need to send one to you as well?
You might have to, because it's looking like Roll20 did some bullshit.
All right. I'm gonna just send it to.
Share with
Yeah.
link. Did
Because
that
yeah, I
work?
went to go and check. Oh, let me see.
Let me know if that did a thing for you.
Boop, 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 boop. Paste and go. Hell yeah. Okay. I see the man. I see what is happening.
I love the immediate turnaround too. It's like I see what happened.
No, yeah, my I forgot that Opera can do multi windows, or like it can show two windows at the same time. So I was like, what the fuck is happening to my screen? But all right, cool. So you said we got Tajik.
Yep, he's on the younger side halfling druid with a strong connection to his community, but he just wants more. So that's what he's at odds with, his family wanting him to stay because of his strong connection to their farm and his ability to make crops grow. But he wants more than that. So trying to find a way out of that and torn between the two.
Okay. Dope. Okay. And then what class? You're a druid. Oh my god, I can spell. And you're a Hearthborn. Lovely.
Yep, due to that connection with the family and community and farm and all of that good stuff.
Love it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into your description. So yeah, it's like how would you describe Tajik?
So small, maybe 3'8", thin, uh, dark brown hair, very moppy, beetle-like, but with more waves.
Moppy boat.
You know, young, pudgy face,
Like baby
dark
face?
brown eyes. Yes,
Okay.
dark brown eyes, like the earth.
Okay.
Wearing simple leather clothes, made by himself. His
Oh,
ability to,
okay.
family passing down how to make clothes out of the animals that they raise.
Sick. Okay, okay.
So he's
How
on
would
the
you
younger side, but he's very talented with nature and the ability to use every resource of an animal.
I like it. Okay. How would you describe his personality?
He's stoic.
Okay.
Tries to keep to himself. Very neutral on everything, but doesn't know a lot about the world due to his young age.
Okay, so like would you
Knows
say
more
like
about.
go ahead.
I'm saying he doesn't have a lot of experience with, people outside of his own community, so he's still learning how to read people. He understands nature better than people, for sure.
Okay. I was gonna ask about the neutral thing. Would you say he's more like a fence sitter, or like I'm not like, like is he trying to appease everyone, or is he just like I'm not getting involved?
People pleaser. Yep.
People
In the
pleaser. All
community,
right.
he tries to please everybody, so he's probably going to take that with him.
Okay, okay. Very nice. Let's get into your background questions. So the background questions for Druid were, why was the community you grew up on so reliant on nature and its creatures?
Because we were a farming community and a ranching community, very in tune with it and needing it, cycles of the earth and everything. And with my druid abilities, was very helpful for everybody. Just knowing what was going on and how to best utilize nature for the gains of everybody.
Alrighty. Next question was, who was the first wild animal you bonded with? Why did your bond end?
Yep, and that was a falcon that would fly around our farm and ranch, eating the varmin and mice and other creatures. And we we had a bond when I was young. When I first learned I had this deeper connection. And just due to her older age, she moved on, and that's how I learned more about the cycles of life.
Okay. Abilities. Did you name the falcon? What did you want to call the falcon?
Oh, that's good. I didn't even think of that.
You totally don't have to, but if you would like to.
Senna. Senna.
Senna. What a pretty name.
I don't know where it came from. I'm usually horrible with names. Don't think about it.
Okay. Well, okay, so fun question since, we're continuing along this, like, do you still think about Senna? Do you have like a keepsake from Senna? Like, how important is
Yes,
Senna
I have
now
one
that
of
you're an
her.
adult?
Yep, one of her talons I have as a pendant necklace around my
Okay.
neck. Always have that connection.
Sick. All right, I like that.
That was a good question.
Yeah, see, that's the fun part about this. We can just bounce back and forth. Okay, so final question. Who has been trying to hunt you down? What do they want from you?
Just father wanting me to stay. That's really all it comes down to there.
So would you say he's like trying to like just drag you back home any means possible, or is he just, like showing up and be like, please come back?
Yeah, basically sending letters all the time, saying how needed, over exaggerating, but hoping that Tajik will, in his eyes, see the light and come back.
Okay, okay. Would you like? Do you think that your dad would just show up at camp one day? Like, does he like show up at places that you're at, or does he only send letters?
Letters, but threatening to show up
Threatens to show up.
when he has the time. But he's so busy with me not being there. But if he ever gets a free minute, playing both sides, as it were.
Oh man, that'd be so funny. Hello. Stabo, you can have tube socks. I don't know about the crop top. This is a camp for kids. Well, youth, I should say, because I think I had like the oldest camper at like 17 or something. And like
Yeah, I was
think
gonna
the
say like
youngest was,
16,
10.
17. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bet. All right, anything else you want to add to your character?
I think that pretty much nails it.
Okay, cool. Which of the guys would like to go next? And could you please send me your whatchamacallit character sheet? Bam, 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 bam.
Project, you go. I'm still doing stuff.
All right, Project, you've been voluntold. Oh, Project, you there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Oh no. So Project doesn't use the Discord app, he uses the website, and the website gives
Hello?
issues. Hello?
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 I can't believe I've been able to do all this on my phone.
Oh, I don't know if I don't know what kind of phone he has. Maybe we can tell him to do that.
I never know which browser is going to work. So I have like 7 different browsers on my phone.
That is hilarious. Like, that's a lot of browsers. I think I just have Opera and
Hello?
Google. Hello? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I don't know what is going on, but I think the problem is that something about Roll20 is like affecting everything else. I don't know.
Okay, so close down Roll20. And
I
you can
can't.
worry about it later.
Yeah, it's obviously not working on my part.
That's fine. Like right now we're doing character stuff. So you got Demiplane open?
Yeah, I have my playing. It's like that works.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
Thank
just
God.
go ahead, close down Roll20. We'll figure that out later.
Yeah, it's just not cooperating at all.
Oh no. Yeah,
And
so
I
just go
barely
ahead.
know it too, so I don't.
Oh, that's fine. I just wanted you guys to have Roll20 open so that way you can like connect your characters and stuff. But that's fine. Yeah, so just go ahead, close it down. If you can send me your character sheet and we'll start talking about your character, okay?
How do I do that? How do I send you the sheet? Do I just then send you the link to my character?
There should be a thingy that says
Like like the thingy.
yeah, hold on. So yeah, on your character sheet there should be a thing that says extend, where is it?
On mine, it's
There we
next
go.
to the name. There's like those 3 lines, and then you click
Yeah.
on that, and then character sharing has share link,
Oh, here it is.
and I just DM'd that
Oh,
to her.
Share. Oh, here it is. Share link.
Yep.
Or to Kuma.
Just send me that link.
You got it?
Where'd you send it to?
I just only pressed the button that says share the link.
You gotta send me the link. Just DM it to me on Discord.
Put it in the bring home the bacon section. Link there.
Where? Oh, in the okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. I see it.
Can I access to it now?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, cool. I see it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright.
I'm just having so many problems right now.
You're okay. Okay, so you are Sir Cathor Ironroot the Sixth.
Night.
Okay, yeah. Did I pronounce that right for starters?
Yeah. Cathor.
Cathor.
With the six.
Oops. Cathor. Okay, dope. Yeah, so like we've been doing, go ahead and start describing your character. I see you're a Rivet Warrior.
Cathor Root is a regal knight from a high prestigious family. Is now on the road to becoming a proper knight.
On the road to becoming a proper knight. So what does that entail?
Means that he left home basically to go out on an actual self-discovery and like serving the realm in any way he can as a knight, like fighting monsters, like being a proper leader, and
You're gonna fit in so well at summer camp.
yeah, and basically trying to get over his pompous assness.
Oh man, you're gonna fit in so well at summer camp. Okay, so becoming a proper knight, like, what do you have to do in order to become a proper knight?
Like perform a great number of deeds for basically do his house, for the realm, to show the people that he is that he is worthy of being the heir to his family.
The kids are
Okay.
gonna love him.
Right? So is there like well, I'm just building up on your lore. Is there like a council or something that determines, like, oh yeah, he's done enough good deeds, he can become a knight, or is it just like how do you determine that, you're worthy now?
Well, it's like what he does is that he's sent out by his family. His entire family has a highborn status.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they determine that if he is not just only a proper knight, but because he's the heir to his family, and so like he has to perform a number of deeds, and also like um, trying to actually be a good person. But he's kind of a pompous ass. He knows all of his family's history, like the realm itself, why it's so important, and also he is he has, for a personality, he has a strange combination of comedic cowardice and furious bravery. He's trying to actually conquer his own cowardice, like to actually not be a disappointment to his um parents.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna circle back around to. Does the family think he's an ass, or have other people told him that he's an ass? Like, is this something he's aware of that he's trying to fix, or is it like
Oh, he's aware
his
of it.
whole?
It's just
He's aware of it. Okay.
it's just that because he comes from a highborn status family, it's kind of like sort of got into his head, but it's like, but he needs what the family believes that what he really needs is a good amount of humility.
Okay, so the family does think he's an ass, and they're like, "Nah, dude. Like, you gotta humble yourself a little bit. You can't be the, a knight
Also, they
this way."
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they
Okay.
know that he's like a comedic coward and slapstick. So like he's also a little bit of a joke.
Oh no. Family also thinks he's a joke.
So like, what his greatest fear is like trying not to be family's biggest disappointment.
Okay. So you were talking about how he was like a bit of a coward. Would you say it's more like how would you describe his cowardness?
Sometimes he has a panic attack every once in a while. It's like when he's like fearing like his life is in danger. But at the same time, there's
So he kind
also
of
a
like
few
freezes.
like heavy breathing and like calling out for help at times. But also sometimes like when he gets really angry, he switches personalities and becomes like really like going at it with an enemy. Like if they
Okay.
like if like really insulted him, his pride, his history, his family, like he'll get really mad.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So
Try and
okay.
like
So
think of him as like both like this very funny, but also at times can be very brave.
He is the brave little toaster.
Brave little. I want to say toad, but he's a frog.
he's a ribbit.
He's a toadster.
Toadster.
He's a toadster. Okay. So now we got a little bit of his background. You want to go ahead and describe him? What's he look like?
Um, he looks like like unlike most of the family, like he has a looks like one of those Amazonian poison dart frogs. I can like pull up a picture of what he looks like.
You said it was unlike most of the family. Like, is
Just,
is it just a weird thing on his case, or like maybe like was he like adopted or?
let's just say that probably his mom like probably um
Uh-huh.
what's the best word? It was like
She was croaking around.
Was there some
exactly.
infidelity going on? Oh my. Might be product
Matriarch of the
of
family.
infidelity.
It looks like this.
Where are we looking? Let's see. Okay. So exactly like this, like blue legs,
Black,
orange.
orange, yellow, and a bit of red.
Okay.
Ray Ray unironically might think you look tasty, but not tasty. And
Yeah, so
not in
he's
like
got like
like a attractive kind of way, just in like a I sometimes get hungry looking at your face kind of way.
he's got like a few siblings that have like each one is a different color and pattern.
So she like, is he the odd man out, or are they all different?
Like
Or I
all
say odd
this,
frog out.
yeah, the odd frog. So he thinks he's
Okay.
really special because he was born so colorful with patterns like that. So that's kind of like why he's a pompous ass.
Oh no, poor baby. Oh, that's gonna suck when he finds out.
Basically, don't tell anyone. Don't tell him. It will break his little heart.
Okay, so going off of that special thing, like, is there anything specific that like he's thinking like, oh yeah, like I'm special? Like what about like what is the special? Like to him, what makes him
I think what makes
like
him special.
yeah, like is it just the coloring or like is there maybe like some sort of legend, some sort of story that he's like, "Oh, I'm like this, but my siblings are, so therefore, I'm the guy."
Oh, it's a bit of that, yeah. But what he
Okay,
thinks is
yeah.
that because, like, according to his family history, like back then the Iron Roots had these kinds of beautiful different color patterns on them, and they rode on giant fire-breathing salamanders into battle.
Okay.
So, like, he thinks that maybe one day I will be able to find one of those giant fire-breathing salamanders to ride it, as like proving the family that I am truly worthy to lead the Iron Roots to a new age, kind of thing. And he gets into slapstick situations where he's completely humiliated. But he tries his best.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, let's continue along this description of him. So you described his skin and stuff, eye color.
It's like black shiny, like
Okay.
kind of like how like other frogs are.
Bet, bet, bet. Black shiny eyes. Um, does he wear clothes?
Yeah, he has a bunch of knightly regal clothes, a bits of armor. Like he constantly polishing it, trying to make himself as best looking. He wants to, he wants to just prove himself and his family. Like he's a bit of a pompous ass, but he owns it, kind of thing. Like the kind that earns it.
Okay, okay. So I guess that would be like the attitude, like very into himself, pompous,
Gets in a lot of trouble, slapstick.
thinks he's destined for greatness, gets into trouble.
Has a comedic cowardice, but also fiery bravery, strangely at the same time. I imagine, like, for his family, what they ride on for steeds are giant stag beetles battle, or just like roaming around. Like, I'm thinking, like, as a companion or something like that, that he's just riding a giant stag beetle.
As a stag beetle companion, big enough for him to ride. How tall is he?
He's a short little guy, like three
Eh,
and a half feet.
3.5? Okay.
Hey,
Like,
I'm
if
taller
someone
than
wants to,
someone.
Yay! That Thor is 3.5 feet.
he's basically half wing size.
Bet, bet, bet. All right, let's get into your character questions. So, whoops. Okay. The first question for your background was who taught you to fight and why did they stay behind when you left home?
It was this, I believe, like, a trainer, like, a turtle guy, I believe. Isn't it, what are they called again? A gap?
I don't know what they're called in uh oh my god, I thought Daggerheart. I was like, what the fuck's
Oh,
this game called?
is it Tortle?
Hold on, let
No,
me see what they are.
I think
here.
that was I think that's what it was in like regular D&D, but maybe they might have changed the
like
language.
It's K. It starts with a K, I think.
In here they're called Galapa.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Okay, so
Here we
there's a
go. Here I
Galapa.
written it down. Sorry.
You're good.
Strange, like Gappa, like he was the master of arms, like bit of like unusually wise, but like train like him and the rest of the siblings and the family about how to fight, how to defend. Has these weird words of wisdom, kind of like a Yoda like character.
Okay. Bet. Okay, and why did they stay behind when you left home?
Oh, to watch out for the castle. They are the master of at arms.
Do you have a name
This-
for your mentor, or if you don't, that's fine.
I didn't think about that.
Okay, that's fine. If you want to come up with something on the spot, or if you know.
Like if because like I think about what attracts him to this teacher he had is that he taught him a bit of humility and it stuck with him in a good way.
Bet. Okay. Oh my god, I can spell. I'm good at spelling, I promise. I'm struggling today. Okie dokie. So your next question was somebody defeated you in battle years ago and left you to die. Who was it? And how did they betray you?
This is a cunning Qatari thief who robbed me after seducing me and left
Oh
me
my.
like humiliated in the streets. And yet he's obsessed with her, oh, he's angry at
Okay.
her, yet really like enchanted by her.
What did you say she was?
Qatari, like one of those cat folk.
Okay, yeah,
Daggerheart.
Almost what Riri
yeah.
had to be if I couldn't get the simian.
Okay, so you hooked up with this Qatari. Oh my god. And she left in the streets.
Robbed.
Oh, and robbed him.
Yeah. He's angry at her very much, but like somehow the whole affair is like it like really like like turned something like on for him. Like frustrated, but he's like, no one's ever done that to me before.
Okay. So would you say that he wants to get revenge, or
In a sense, yes, but he also like kind of probably like if he ever sees her again, probably like to hook up with her again. Like
might want revenge? Is unsure.
revenge date. I don't know.
I'm just gonna put confused boner. All right. Next question. What legendary place have you always wanted to visit, and why is it so special?
Hidden Valley of the Giant Fire-Breathing Salamanders.
Okay. Like that ties into like your lore and stuff, right?
Yeah, because like what he understands from his family history is that the Iron Roots came into power originally because they found a way to tame the giant salamanders that used to live in the river that they rule over, and they defended like their lands from invaders, and then they prospered for a bit. But for some reason, they like all disappeared, and no one has ever heard of seen the salamanders for a long time.
Is
So
it
like
the valley that disappeared, or just the salamanders?
salamanders, but
Just the salamanders. Okay.
but what he understands is that he knows that there is a hidden valley where they like originated from. So he's trying to find it.
Oh, okay. So let me see if I got this right. So he wants to go to the Valley of Giant Salamanders. Because that's where all the giant. Oops, sorry. That's where the giant salamanders came from. Was his family like? Had they been to the valley before, or did the salamanders leave the valley and then just one day decide they were going to go back?
The last part. Because
Okay.
they know, like, it's probably like a migration thing, but they haven't come back yet.
Okay.
A long time. So these salamanders are really important. It's like in their coat of arms, really.
Okay. Dope. Okay. Anything else you want to add to your character thingy before we go on to TOP? And like we'll come back to all the other questions, like I said, because the other questions are more for everyone.
Not much. I'm still trying to work out more how he'll play out. I gotta play him out in order to make him work in my head.
Yeah.
That's
Keep in mind, keep in mind this is only going to be like basically 2 sessions.
Yeah, I know, but I like since this is my first character on Daggerheart,
Yeah, of
I probably
course.
will keep him for when another session is.
For sure. Yeah, this is just his summer job. This is part
Yeah.
of his nightly duty to help the youth.
Yeah, so I can imagine that he originally joined up is because like to get better leadership. Like if I can teach a bunch of kids, I have to be like
Okay, hell yeah.
other
Save
members
that for save that for when we come back to the group questions cuz I kind of want to see like what stuff you guys come up with for the 3 questions that I gave you and see if like maybe you guys want to like do collab stuff or whatever.
already then.
So, yeah, hold on to that for a bit. All right. TOP.
But I DM'd it to you a while ago. Did you get it?
I see it. Let's pull them up, paste, and go. All right, we got Kane with a K.
Yeah.
All right.
Is with a K your last name?
No,
No, no.
that would be funny.
That would be hilarious. Okay, so I see. Yep, it's like describe yourself. What are you? I see you're a brawler.
Yes. So, I used Daggerheart's thing of mixed ancestry.
Okay.
So he was born a human, but then through an event had to get part of his body rebuilt. So he's also part Clank. So he has like magical, um,
Oh,
he has magical replacements for specifically his arm that he lost in a brawl.
okay.
So I called it just a rebuilt.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah. And he's from the underground.
Sick.
From the underground.
Okay. He's an underborn. Yeah, do you want to describe home a little bit? Like what does underborn entail for you?
I would think Underborn not like the Underdark, where it's like kind of this wild, this, kind of outlandish, crazy bioluminescent place.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking a little more like, like tunnel civilizations, where it's like you have this big, kind of central piece that might have a skylight. I kind of like to
Okay.
think that that's where Kane grew up, kind of just in that big metro, like in the big centerpiece of the underground, knowing that above does exist but doesn't really need it because
Would
as a
you
kid just trying to get by.
say Would you say it's kind of like, like people that have ant colonies? Would you say it's something like that?
Kind of,
Kind of like an ant
but also
colony?
not
Okay.
really because like it's not like a hive mind civilization, right? Where everybody's working it to the same thing. It's kind of like
Well,
everyone
just
has
the,
their
the
own
layout. You know what
individual
I mean?
struggle. Yeah, I got what you see.
Okay, okay. A bit like a not ant colony. Fine, yes, an ant. Fucking
I
autocorrect.
mean, that's how vowels work.
E. Okay, okay. Anything else you would like to add about your civilization?
Kids got to find the way to pass time somehow, and in poor areas, that's not usually good things. But Kane lucked out, and we're really just they're just rowdy to be rowdy. They're not rowdy to cause trouble.
I'm trying to think of how to put that like in the document. So he was just cause just being like, is it
He's
like
part,
boys being
yeah,
boys kind of thing, or
yeah, but also that he would get into scuffs. So yeah, you could just see like boys being boys.
gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. Let's go ahead and describe Kane. Cool. Yeah. How would you like to describe him?
So Kane, he's it says he's a brawler, but he's more of a pacifist. So he's not really like super built, but we can say he's lean because he does like he wanders around. He doesn't just stay at home. Uh, the summer job is volunteering because he likes helping kids out so that they don't end up like him.
Okay.
So he's a bit taller, like he's like a 6'2", I would say.
Ooh, okay, tall boy.
And clothes wise, he wears um it's a little tighter, but they're more fit and they have room to breathe so that they're not like suffocating him at parts.
Okay.
Likes to be on the move. Doesn't like clothes weighing him down.
Fits comfortable clothes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Um, how would you describe his replacement arm?
So it's gone through a few augments over the years. The first one was not great. Um, it's been upgraded a few times due to just the amount of work he's been able to get.
Mm-hmm.
Got to keep hustling. Got nothing else better to do, right?
Okay.
So the latest one is it looks very similar to like knight's armor, and it's very like silver and gaudy. But when it gets to the fingertips, it's a little longer than typical gauntlets are. And yeah, so it looks like a regular arm, but it's just like mechanized out, like silvered out.
Okay.
And he got this one pretty recently. He got it like a month before coming here.
Okay. Bet. Let's see. I see eye color, old embers from afar.
Yeah, it's got like a orange hazily kind of thing going on.
Bet. Eyes like amber. And then silver and dirt. So does that be
Silver just describes the arm, and then the dirt just describes like how dirty he often gets.
okay? So would you say
Like
often
he's expected
covered
to be like
dirt
covered
or
in like like soot and dirt, but then the arm is always clean. He takes super care of this arm.
Okay.
It's just expensive.
Arm is always clean. It's expensive. Okay, I like that 'cause that puts some more like ideas on like his personality. Bet. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into your background questions. So,
Yeah.
for you, where did you spend time during your formative years that taught you directly or indirectly how to fight? And then it cut off the rest of the question.
Yeah. So, um, as a kid, Kane didn't like fighting. Kind of tried to avoid it. So, um, one of the first fighting styles he learned was how to dodge.
Okay.
However, you can't dodge everybody. So, eventually, it got to the point where he got tired of having to fight people. So, if he ever got into a scuffle, he would try to put them down as quickly as possible.
Oh, very Ender.
Well, no, he doesn't want to kill him. He just wants to put him down.
Well, that's how Ender started off. He was like, okay, I gotta end this like really quickly. Ah. And then, Ender's Game.
Yeah. And then he got played.
And then he got played.
Adults suck.
Yeah, they do.
That basically is the moral of that whole book, that whole franchise. Adults suck. I'm gonna put cool. I'm sure I can word that better later. Next question. What group or organization has always had your back? And how'd you get into their good graces?
So, the group King used to run around with used to be called the Brass Knuckles. Little gang from just his part of town. Um, and yeah, it was just made up of him and his boys. And it slowly and steadily just gained more people because they're just kind of chill. They're not really causing trouble. They would help if need.
Okay, so they would help people out and stuff. So would you say it's more like kind of like a vigilante group in a way? Or like
Well, more of like they were everyman kind of thing. Less vigilante, more like if somebody needed like housework done, they could help out because there's just a lot of them and their boys.
okay.
Yeah, like they would help with mundane tasks as well as also if they gotta beat somebody's ass, they could also just go out there and beat some ass.
Okay. How did he end up joining? It was just because like it was just a bunch of friends and he was like, "Oh, I know them," or
He so his dad's a mechanic, right?
okay.
I like to think that like his dad's one of the miners like in Gurren right, where they're like they have like hand drills or they have like power drills or whatnot. But King grew up kind of like isolated because dad's always working, no idea what happened to mom.
Okay.
So with that loneliness, he kind of just saw a few kids playing, and eventually, like he saw that they were having a bunch of fun, and through several efforts, eventually they took him in.
Okay. Bit. Um, whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bump into the mic.
Bam.
Yeah, I keep doing that. It's just right there. And then the last question: who did you lose a fight to a long time ago? Oh yeah, who'd you lose a fight to a long? to long ago that you're desperate for a rematch against. Oh my god, I can't read either.
You're good. You're good. When I was reading it, it was also like worded weirdly, right?
Just a little bit. Like it's right, but it's like my mind is trying to put it in different.
Yeah, it's long-winded, so it's like you're trying to rephrase it so that it's easier to understand. Um, so there was a huge scuffle, and it led to how Kane lost his arm. So where it was, like I said earlier, Kane lucked out. Him and his boy group were they're really chill. However, that's not always the case in the underground. Um, some people aren't as lucky to be born in areas where people have worked, so they have to, steal, pillage to get by. And rowdiness was kind of getting it was creeping up. It was a separate gang. Um, in that fight specifically, Kane had spotted somebody that resembled himself in the way they were acting. He was timid. He was like cowardice. So it's like, cool. If I can keep this guy preoccupied, maybe we don't have to fight. That was the thought process going in. However, this kid panicked and drew a weapon that eventually, um, like ruined Kane's left arm. And it's that kid specifically that Kane wants to run back with. Not to kill him, but to, get him back from my arm.
Gotcha. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. Anything else you want to add to your character background before we get into the collab questions?
No, nothing really.
Okay, cool. Well, all right. So, yeah, these are the characters for the table. M might join later. Like, we can go over her stuff when she gets here. But, yeah, okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into the collaborative stuff. So, we're going to start off with, the 3 questions that I asked you guys. And then after that, it's like you guys can go ahead, go through your questions, and you'll see on your character sheets it says connections. And those are questions that, it can be to the table or to someone specifically. And those are questions to kind of help you, build your character background. Cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. All right. So, the 3 questions that I had asked you guys were, how did your application to Campcaster go? Who would like to go first?
I can go first.
Sure, yeah. How'd your application go?
I think, like, in his mind, Cathar thinks he went pretty well. Um, he definitely like presented himself as a knight, so like as like that probably like that alone could help him get the job as like inspire the kids like because a knightly figure.
Okay, cool. So,
I
when
think
you
like the one
oh, sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I think like the like what really sold it is that because that he's just really good at swimming by nature. So he's really good at actually probably like teaching people how to swim properly, and not like consider the water as a friend. Not like don't
Isn't there like
struggle,
a
don't
river near the camp?
There's a whole ass lake. It's like it's next to a group of beavers.
Yeah, so basically, like any body of water is like home to him,
Okay.
as long as it's not boiling.
Makes sense.
So
So
he
yeah, like
probably got the job at.
when you like arrived, I guess I probably should have also included this in the questions, but like now, yeah, like how did you hear about it? And then like when you showed up, were you just kind of like, "Hey, hire me," or like
A little bit of that, a little bit, but like I think like what attracted him is that he saw it as a way to like test himself and to be a like a an actual leader, a teacher to a bunch of kids. Because if like part of his like um um deeds to prove himself worthy for his family is to show proper good leadership. So like if he can inspire like a bunch of kids to be like better, then that will be an automatic win for him.
so here's a fun question. Like how do you plan on cuz it like how do you plan on or proving that you did this job and that like you did a good job leading? Like are you gonna have the camp master like write a recommendation letter? Like are your parents gonna show up? Like what's the plan in Cathor's mind?
And it's
Or
like
is he just gonna kind of like go
it's
home and
like
be like, I did this?
kind of that, but because like how his family is, like he's got like a servant who's like recording everything about his adventures, his achievements, his blunders.
He has himself a like a bard.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So like
He
kind of
has a
like
personal
keeping an
bard.
eye on him.
Yeah.
This poor bard
Well, he
probably gets
is from
picked
a
on the daily too.
thing. Yep.
Teenage kids just being ruthless to him
Oh my
at the
god.
camp.
It's like these kids are gonna I don't know, they might recruit him for one of the bands. Be
You
like,
know that
"Hey, you're a
scene from
bard?"
Monty Python and how like some like how those guys with the coconuts.
Yeah.
He's basically one of them, but it has like the extra job of having to make music.
Yeah, he's there to regale people about, your heroic deeds and whatnot. The kids are gonna have a field day with you two. Oh
And
man.
also, I imagine there's gonna be like, a couple of scene or two where he's like, you know about Brave Sarabin, that scene where he starts roasting him and like how he's gonna be torn apart by like death. And, like, it's like, I think that's enough music now, lads. So that's kind of like the Monty Python way of doing it, kind of. So he's got a bit of Monty Python night.
Bet. Okay. So,
So
yeah, you think your application went well? You presented yourself like, I'm a knight, I'm good at swimming, I'm good at leadership. I have a bard. And like the bard's gonna go and tell your parents, you know, whether you are these things that you claimed. And like how you did at camp. Yeah?
basically, like if you know how like sometimes like I did a thing like achievement for myself, for yourself. Like, I took the garbage out. He basically is that, but like, saying like, I did a thing, and the bar is like, ugh.
The Bart's like, he did a
Yeah, you did a
thing.
thing.
Oh my god, I thought of
Can I
fucking
go home
what's her
now?
face? It's like Lydia from
So like, if
Skyrim.
he has, yeah, so yeah, like if he has a chance to roast him, he will.
Oh no.
But he does it like kind of like because like he does it out of like more kind of like good humor. Like he does enjoy like Cathlor's company because he is like hilarious at times, unintentionally. So like, why do you hang out with this guy? It's like he makes me laugh.
Does your Bard have a name?
Concord. If you
How
understand the joke.
Concord, Concord?
Yeah. If you
Okay.
understand the joke, it's like more power to you.
I'm afraid I do not know the joke.
Oh, you're making a Concord joke?
Say that's what he said.
Ah.
Like you have to understand Monty Python if you get the joke.
Yeah.
Well, okay, all right. Who wants to go next and explain how their application to Camp Castor went?
Yeah, I could go.
Okay.
Heard about it from, would this have been something that I could have gone to for a year or so when I was younger?
Absolutely. I think
Okay.
it's like Bun's first character, the first time I ran this setting actually was previously a student.
Irony? Yeah,
I just
probably.
think it would be the only way he would know since he's, in the community, but stayed in touch and sent correspondence behind his father's back by a bird to
Ooh.
apply for a summer job to try to save up some money for his next steps. He was only allowed to go for 1 year when he was younger.
Oh no.
Then they needed his help right away again back at home.
It's like, how would you like that 1 year? How would you describe it? Like,
I would say a little overwhelming just with all the different personalities and new people. He was very quiet and reserved. But had regrets about not opening up enough to make friends.
would you say that fueled your like want to? Well, that will tie into like the second question, so I'm gonna come back to that.
But yes, I know what you're saying, and yes, that's why
Like,
he wants more now, because he regrets not making connections with anybody. And that's what he hopes to do at camp, is make some connections with other counselors to
okay, hell
spur
yeah,
the next step.
bet. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you'd been to the camp as a youth, you applied in secret, and then
Yep.
now you're here for the summer. Cause yeah. Okay, and obviously you're hired, but how do you think how did the application go? Like,
Hard to tell because it was only through letters and a
There were no
bird
references at
bringing them
all
back and forth.
whatsoever.
Yeah,
okay, so you're just kind of like, I feel like it went well. I'm hired,
yeah.
but
Again, he can't get a read on people. He doesn't really have that.
2 letters. Okay, cool. All right. Who wants to go next? How did your application to Camp Castor go?
I got this one.
All right. Kane, how'd it go?
It was quick.
It was quick.
Yeah. So, the brass knuckles have helped a friend of a friend to the nice old lady, and she told them about this camp adventure thing. So, eventually, Kane goes around, applies for it, gets back a simple So he hopes it went well. Just yeah.
I appreciate the callback. Also, the notes. So for viewers, like I have an NPC, the Camp Master is nicknamed Camp Master because he just responds to a lot of stuff. It's how the kids get
Oh
away
my
with
God.
a lot of things. It's how the kids got a dire beaver.
As a camp pet.
Yeah, he lives out in the lake. It's great. Well, dire, I suppose, but the kids get away with a lot. That nice old lady, is it the fairy lady, what I name her, Solara?
Yep.
Okay. Double checking. Love it. All right. And then last but not least, Ray. How'd it go?
I didn't apply, but I got the job. I'm fairly certain the game warden had something to do with it. I'm sorry that I found a nice, warm, comfortable, not wet place to sleep for a little bit. And they just gave me a job. Also, like, I want to avoid that honking going on over there. It sounds ominous. They should probably not go that direction either. Just a thought. What were the other questions that I needed to answer?
Oh, we'll get to that later, because again, this one's part of like the collab stuff, so. Ominous honking. That's a callback to another one shot we did in this setting with a goose-shaped ooze.
Lovingly
times.
dubbed the ooze, the goose.
The goose.
It's the cutest
I
fucking thing,
love-
and eventually we'll show the other two people the goose
I
because it's
love
just so cute.
goose. A precious little bean. Unfortunately, does acid damage, so it had to go away. But precious bean.
But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the game warden was like, "Hey, you want a job?" And I'm like, "What? I get to live here for free, and I get to have meals and
For
offerings?
free?
Yes, I'll take it, please. I'm desperate to not be eaten by the dear god and the earth elemental."
Hell yeah. All right. So the second question was, why did you apply? What are your goals for the summer? It could be an either or thing, like, if your goals tie into the reason why you applied, or if, like
My
you just want to
goal
do one
is
or
to
the other.
survive and eat. Oh, and maybe teach the kids how to, like, hunt and avoid dangerous items in the forest every so often.
What? To teach the kids how to hunt and not eat dangerous things. Bet. All right, who wants to go next? All right, now we'll just go backwards. Kane. Why'd you apply to Camp Castor, and or what are your goals for the summer?
Applied because old lady said that they needed help. Goals to help. What that implies, no idea. Kind of along for the ride situation.
Bet. All right, Tajik. It's like you said you wanted to open up, or like your reason for applying is
Yeah, to become
it's-
more connected to people and hopefully make some connections to find out what his next step in life is going to be. And to maybe make some money for a
and
summer
make money.
job.
We like that goal. All right, Cathor. Why did you apply? Well, you said you applied, to help with your nightly duty.
Yep.
I should say like, this nightly trial. What are your goals for the summer? Or is it just
Yeah, Cathor sees this as part of his trials. His goal is to achieve the ability to teach and lead people and inspire them to be better people. If he can prove that he can do that.
okay, become a better and inspiring teacher? We're gonna come right back to you for this final question. What are your initial thoughts of your coworkers? Now, I wanted you guys to think on like the NPCs because, at the time, like that was all you had. You didn't have everyone else. But now that, we've met everyone, yeah, give me like, don't go into full on things, just give me like maybe 1 or 2 words. Like short descriptions. What are your initial thoughts? So NPCs and then the players here.
I would say Tajik is just overwhelmed by all the different types of people.
Would you say that's for like absolutely everyone? Just overwhelmed?
Just about. He remembers the counselor as being a pushover, like you said, and he's like, just doesn't think this is going to go very well.
Oh, he definitely had irony then.
That. Overwhelmed by everyone.
Just thinks of the counselor. He's like, oh, this effing guy.
It's like, oh. Oh, what's funny is that he's the camp master, so like he's the guy that owns the place.
Yeah, but he remembers him just being, like he said, pushed over to all the kids. Like, why would he still be doing this?
Amu's a fun character. Okay. Who would like to go next?
I'll go.
You can either do like a whole summary like how Kajik did, or you can list out the people.
So I feel like Irony definitely likes to be around
Ernie or Re-Ray?
Re-Ray. Re-Ray definitely likes to be thank you. Re-Ray definitely likes to be around the head counselor because he's a man of few words and she loves that about him. Best characteristic, honestly. It's not so many questions, direct and to the point. Can usually tell what's going on by his face.
Hell yeah.
She also feels like she gets along well with at least the game warden. I cannot remember what the name of the game warden was, but I know we had one.
Stable Master.
Stable master, that person. I'm gonna keep calling them Game Warden.
That's fine.
According to this, like stable master is a half dwarf.
Yep.
I assume that Cookie is probably her least favorite, even though they are the ones supplying the food, but they are also the most loud.
Cookie.
She's gonna call the chef Cookie.
Oh my goodness. All right. It's like loud. I'm just gonna put them loud. Okay.
But it's not as peoply as the city, so she's not completely overwhelmed by it. But it is difficult sometimes to find like a quiet moment. And that's about where I'm gonna leave it at.
Okay. Bet. Anything to add about your new coworkers or
The croaky one looks tasty. But not edible, just tasty.
tasty, not edible? Bet. Anyone else, or you good? You totally don't have to.
The other ones she kind of sometimes mixes up with being like actual kids. Sometimes when you know there are kids and you know then there's just no kids and she's just like, "Why are you still here? Go home."
Bet. Okay. Like, who would like to go next?
All right.
Kane or Cathor? Kane, bet.
I got this. So Kane is a big fan of Boss and Stablewoman.
Bet.
Less of a fan of Campmaster. Was like, so he didn't even look at my. He just we just signing papers. That's terrible. Sees
Alright.
everybody else and is like, "What's up?"
Okay. Fan of Stable Master Randy, and who else?
And Sylvan, the boss, the cam cook.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Not a big fan of Campmaster.
Heard.
And then sees party members and is like, this old lady doesn't know that they did not need any help at all. I'm just here now. C's party is very capable.
Extra help, very capable. Okay. Alrighty, and that leaves Cathor.
A proper peasantry and also possible cannon fodder.
Proper present and cannon fodder.
Tasty thing funny.
Hell yeah. Okay, so now we get into the other fun stuff. So this is more you guys. Feel free to write on the Google Doc as you need. But all of you guys have 3 connection questions. You can either have it like open to the table or you can direct it to someone like, you know. Like, for example, right now I still have Kane's sheet open, so like, Kane, you could be like, oh, Re-Ray, and then you ask a specific question, or you can just, anyone can answer, just open. So yeah, feel free to write on the Google Doc for this one. And yeah, anyone can go first. Whoever you like. Don't all jump at once.
No, you're good. This is where I realized I had the wrong Google Doc
Like,
open. So now I need the other one.
Do, 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 do. I love that it says anonymous and then whatever. I also appreciate that. Because I do know sometimes Google likes to just tell people's business.
Just likes the dogs people, right? Just being
Right? Like it
oops,
just
by the way.
loves. No, that's why I'm using my Kuma Google account because it was like, let me not use my.
Yeah, no, that's why I just straight up just changes the name on my regular one. I'm like, screw it.
There, I fix.
Appreciate. See, that's why we have the thingy in case I mess up or I misheard something. But yeah, okay. Who wants to go first?
Are the connection questions the one on our sheets, or
They're on your sheets, yeah.
Yes.
They're like right underneath your background questions.
And they're all
Okay,
like
cool.
different
Just wanted
for
to
us,
make-
or no?
They're different for each class.
per class?
Mm-hmm. Crazy, right?
Aren't they fancy?
Should we go ahead and type in the questions each and then maybe like answer them underneath the questions?
I would appreciate if you at least reference the question if you're not going to type out the question or like copy paste it, whatever. That way we know what you're talking about and then who responded. Because this is just going to be for us to like look back at, like before, session begins next time.
Why is Debbie playing freaking out about my character sheet?
Oh no.
Yeah, it keeps because I keep trying to copy the question, but it keeps shooting me back. It's like error 262.
Oh no. Oh, weird. Do you want me to? I have your thing open, so I could just copy and paste it. I know, counselor's a weird fucking word, isn't it?
I know there's like counselors and there's counselors, and I don't know which one is which.
Just gonna
Alright,
bold this.
this
Yeah.
one. That was the wrong one. Shit. This one. I looked at my Google Docs and I saw the Uma's the Uma table I have underneath this. I'm addicted.
Like not yet, not yet. Later.
I know.
Also, share that table with me.
No. I got you.
Oh yeah, I'll look at it later, of course. Also, I see you have 4 experience. Does that come with the mixed ancestry thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's fucking
no.
cool. No?
Mixed ancestry allows me to take 2 from different ancestries and put them together. So the
Mhm.
4 actually comes from being human.
Really? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's adaptability. So I get an extra thing.
Oh, neat. Cool.
One of them I get a bonus to because of the clank part.
Ooh. We're
Yeah.
definitely gonna
So
look
you'll
into
see.
that later.
Yeah, you'll see one of them is the silver knuckle thing,
Mhm.
and that's obviously based on brass knuckle, just Silver Knuckle title,
Yeah.
but that's the one that like I put the bonus XP into.
Okay, cool. Yeah. We'll get into that later because I am very curious what you guys pick for your specials.
God, it's so hard
Okay.
to navigate this. Mobile, stop being weird. Subject.
No, I was kind of putting everybody in there, and then like either put all the questions underneath our names, and then like we put who answered. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I like that.
All right. Hello.
Welcome
Hi.
back.
Welcome back.
The questions are they on in Google Docs or like on our character sheet on Demiplane?
They're on your character sheet on Demiplane. They're underneath your background questions. Each class has has 3 separate connection questions.
Yeah, there's like this little section that says create connections. We're gonna each have 3 different questions that we're gonna ask our other camp counselor fellow work peoples.
Yeah. This is where
Where's
you
that?
guys get a collab. On your character sheet, it's in details.
Right.
Experiences?
Yeah, we'll get into that later because that one I will have to like explain. It's
No,
somewhat
like if
self-explanatory.
you're looking at like the character builder part, it's under experiences that says create connections.
Right.
Oh,
Not
on
in
the character
details. There's
builder.
description. There's background yeah, there's the background questions.
And
There's
then
the
right
Oh.
underneath.
connections, and there's experience.
Yeah, we want connections. You want those 3 questions.
Demiplane, stop being weird, bro.
Do you want me to copy paste them for you, TOP?
What did I do?
Please, it keeps kicking me out. Like every time I'm trying to just copy the second question.
I got you.
I'm gonna have to retype this first one because it looks kind of ugly being the way it is right now.
I gotcha. Right now everyone's either typing or copying, pasting their questions.
Where do we copy paste to? Sorry.
To the Google Doc. The table A one, so it's the one right above that link you sent me.
Google Docs. Like, where do I go next?
All the way, just scroll all the way down.
That last one is mad random for
I think
Which
those are
one?
kind of fun though.
Wait, what? How do I? Okay, do I just go to request edit access?
You should just be able to type in it, bro.
You should be able to, yeah.
Um,
Wait, are you on the first one, the one that says 3-shot, or are you on the one that says bring home the bacon?
the Google one I'm on, it says Camcaster 3
Okay,
shot.
go. Yeah, not that one. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Em's here.
And it's
It's like, do you want to do your thing real quick, or?
sure.
It's like before we're
Okay.
just about to do the connection questions. Everyone's getting their stuff.
Okay.
We have a whole Google Doc set up, so you can just read through
Here we go.
everyone's stuff. You got it?
All right, I'm on the bring home the bacon.
Yeah.
All the way at the bottom, find your name,
Yeah, I see.
copy paste your questions.
Yep, here's mine.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna switch mics real quick. Give me one moment.
All right.
Yeah, just a second. Beep. Cool. Which mic would you like?
Hello. Testing.
Welcome in.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna look like my thing's going off, but Madam Kaiju's here. We're in the same room, so it's just easier for us to have 2 mic or share the same mic.
Yeah.
So, While you guys are getting your questions ready, let me just go ahead and do M's thing real quick. Because you already have your character made, right?
Yeah, it's this link right here. This Google Doc link right here.
Yes, the bring home the bacon one. Okay, cool. So yeah. So can you also do me a favor, M, and send me your demi-plane character?
Sure. How do I?
Um, so you're gonna click those 3 lines, right next to your name.
Next my.
Next to your character
Oh,
name.
okay.
And then share with link. And then just DM it to me or put it in the thingy.
All right.
That way I can just pull up your sheet and
There you go.
we can have it. But yeah, let's do your thing real quick while everyone's still typing out their questions and whatnot. Okay, so you are Mercy Rapid Glaze.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
This is like questions like, oh,
What's up with your questions?
we just are we just asking just regular questions?
We will in a second. M just got in though, so we're gonna introduce her character real quick, and then I'll let you guys loose on each other.
Okay.
Okay, so Mercy's a fairy, she's a druid, and she's a wanderborn.
Druid. I'm not a druid.
Says you're a druid.
What the heck? That's not what I picked.
Oh, what do you want to be?
I wanted to be a bard. Why does it say druid? What the fuck?
I mean, you can change your class.
No, what the heck?
All right, what do you want to be?
I wanted to be a bard because her thing is she entertains the kids. The heck? No, change. Yes, change my class. Why did it say druid?
That's so funny. Okay, cool.
There
Man,
we
we
go.
have a very diverse cast. I'm excited.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, and then maybe I accidentally clicked on something in the subclass or something. I don't know.
You can worry about the subclass stuff in a moment. But okay, yeah. So tell me a bit about home, like you being Wanderborn.
Yeah, no, she's a wandering oh, that's why.
Huh.
So I didn't click on select class, so I guess I just picked a random thing. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Anyway, yeah, she's she's just a struggling artist. She like her dad was was a musician once upon a time, and he was actually like pretty successful, and she wanted to follow in his footsteps, but she's kind of in that spot where like she kind of has to pick between, eating or uh continue on with this dream of hers, but she's in a kind of a tight spot where it's like, well, shit, like I can't just keep wandering forever. So that's why she hits this camp whenever she can, like every season, so she can make some cash and just trying to make her name known.
So you applied for money. Do you have goals for the summer or?
For like the thing,
Yeah.
just surviving, because she's definitely one of those. She's definitely one of those people who like, she read the job description. It paid really well, but she found out a little too late in the game that she doesn't really, she's not crazy talented with kids, but like she doesn't hate kids, but she's definitely like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay, so then how would you say your application went?
I like to think that it was purely charisma. Like she was able to like, hey, yeah, no, see, I can play instruments, I can do this, I can entertain kids, like being entertained, right? Like, and they're very much like, oh, well, have you entertained kids before? And she's like, yeah, sure. And what she meant was like, some like, or maybe like her nieces or nephews, and like again, that's totally different from like random kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't technically a lie, but she was like, oh yeah, no, I've entertained kids before.
Okay. So let's go into your character description real quick. Hold on, I gotta. Yeah, it's like a character description. What's she look like?
She is, I guess, darker. Let's see. Yeah, she's darker in color, has very pretty, kind of purpley burgundy hair. Her wings look like cicada wings, and very short curly hair, like very tight wavy hair. And she had, I think, in this thing they have more like insect qualities, right? Like they can have like antennae
Yeah.
and such. Yeah, because she used to have just a unicorn horn, but now she has like little thingies, little antennae.
Oh, so she kind of looks like a mantis.
Kind of, but with wings.
Okay.
And her
Mhm.
antennae aren't like super soft like that. They look kind of more like a wasp.
What would you say she normally
Intimidating
wears?
mantis.
Yeah, scary mantis. She usually wears like what I would call like more jazz wear. Like she usually has like some over her overalls. Her pants are normally like a fun pattern. Uh, let's see. Did I give her a hat? I don't think I gave her a hat. Nah, she can do without her. Like she likes to accessorize more than anything. Like she'll usually have like bangles or something, or like something in her hair. Like it's not always a hat. Sometimes it's a hair tie. Sometimes it's a clip. I like to think she just kind of finds stuff sometimes while she's on the road. She's like, "Oh, this is pretty. Mine."
Okay. How would you describe her body type?
uh, definitely on the like leaner side.
Okay.
Uh,
Is she like tall, short?
no, she's small. She's a fairy, so I always imagine her as like, let's see, how tall is like a Barbie doll?
Like maybe
Like
2 feet.
yeah, like she's like maybe like a foot and a half, like 2 feet.
Do you want to go 2 feet?
Yeah, let's go 2 feet.
Okay.
She's not like crazy small.
Lean 2 feet tall. It's like, Khaji, you're bigger than two people.
Oh yeah, because one of you is a frog person, right?
I'm thinking of Skyrim for some reason.
You know, one of you is a frog. One of you is a frog person, aren't you? That's so cool.
Yeah. And then how would you describe your
Yeah,
attitude?
that's me.
Her attitude. Oh man. Definitely the don't talk to her until she's had her coffee type of person.
I
Mm-hmm.
Did I? I'm trying to click on this. Why are you not letting me click on this?
I always thought Mercy is spicy.
Oh yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. She's very spicy. She's very independent. Like I said, she's been on her own most of her like adult life, so she's very much like the on her toes kind of gal, which ironically makes her kind of perfect for this kind of job because she's always like got her eyes on her kids or
Mhm.
on her kids, on the kids, you know. She's like, hey, like that kid's doing something weird.
I was about to be like, who the fuck? Okay, real quick, let's do your background questions. Who from your community taught you to have such confidence in yourself?
I would say her mom.
Mom.
Anything in particular, or? Dang it. What the heck? Why are you unselecting a... Sorry, what was the question again? I apologize.
Oh, like, did you want to expand on that, or?
Oh, well, is it her, her dad was on the road being a musician, so, like, her mom was like, yeah, like, I love your dad, but don't ever, let no man, like, be your breadwinner or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta learn to be independent, et cetera, et cetera. And she's like, okay.
Okay. Your next question was, you were loved ones. Who did you adore and how did they hurt you?
I guess her dad, and he hurt her by just not being home all the time. And he's very much like, oh, well, like, I did really well when I was your age. How come you're not doing really well? And like, he's one of those people who can't quite understand, like, the times, like, why times are a little tougher on the new generation. So Mercy kind of has daddy issues. Like, she doesn't hate her dad, but there's definitely a little resentment there.
Gotcha. Okay. And your final question, you've always looked up to another bard. Who are they and why do you idolize them?
There's a certain. I'm gonna go ahead and just make up a random
Of course.
random celebrity, if that's cool.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no,
We literally made up a random god, so you're good.
hell yeah. So there's another bard that's very successful, and they came from the same area that Mercy's from.
Uh-huh.
So she really looks up to her. Yeah, let's see. Let me see if I can think of a name off the top of my head. Her name is her name
Sam
is
Smorkle.
Honey Tea.
Sorry, honey what?
Honey Tea. She is another fairy.
Honey tea.
I just looked at my Arizona. I'm like, honey.
Oh yeah. Okay, what about honey do you idolize?
Like I said, the fact that she's from the same area and she's also a fairy, right? So she's like, oh wow, like another, like, she's like me kind of thing. So there's a lot of representation in that.
Okay.
Like I said, she's also like a really successful celebrity. So again, Mercy really looks up to her in that regard. She's also one of those artists who's like, she's her own band. Like, people don't see, like, oh, like, let's go see this band. It's like, nah, you're gonna go see Honey Tea.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So those are your questions. I'm gonna go ahead. We did have our thingies, blah blah blah. You did that. What are your thoughts on your coworkers? That includes NPCs and the rest of the party. You could answer this later if you'd like, since yeah, you just got in. So that way you can like look at everyone's stuff, and then I'm just gonna copy paste your Q&A questions just to make life easier on us. Oh my god. And then yeah, I will set you guys loose.
What the heck? I'm trying to select my items and it's like, it keeps taking them away.
Oh weird.
Okay, so I selected 2. Okay.
You only get 2.
It might
And-
also depend on what type of item it is, because some of them are specifically primary weapons and some of them are specifically secondary.
Yeah, this is just the regular inventory and it says 3. And I'm trying to pick a romance novel. And a stamina potion. Okay, romance novel. I'm trying to pick the third thing, but it's not letting me. Oh, decide what to. Oh, that's what it means. Okay. You can carry it in a in the bag.
Let
There
me
we go.
Unformat this. Whoops. Nope.
Oh no, she has a purse. I can see her with a purse.
Okay. Yeah. No, you guys are good to go. Who wants to go first?
Can I go first so I can put my
Of
son to
course.
bed?
Yes, of course.
Unfortunately, it
Like,
hit
yeah.
that time.
No. You're good.
Go ahead. Nice to meet you.
They're
you.
weird questions. So my first one is, what did you confide in me that makes me leap into danger for you?
And which character are you?
I am Tajik, the halfling druid.
I just saw that one too. G. There you are. Stay home with the farm. Wants to do more. Maybe young baby face. Burn out like the earth.
Like
So
anybody
testing
can answer
himself
these
as-
questions, right?
Yeah, I think they're pretty open-ended.
You kept me from licking the frog, so I'm indebted to you.
Okay. And which character is this?
That's
Ray.
Ray.
Yeah, Ray.
I'm licking the frog. All right. The next one is, what animal do you say I remind you of?
A puppy.
That's funny because I can wild shape into dogs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading the description, and my immediate thought was like, "Oh, he sounds like a puppy."
And
Doesn't
then,
help that you're really small.
right, not the smallest though.
You're a chipmunk
What
or a squirrel?
affectionate nickname have you given me?
What nickname?
Yeah, what affectionate
Chuckles.
nickname have you given me?
What did I hear?
Chuckles.
Chuckles? All right.
So I can see Mercy calling you Jeeky.
Cheeky.
It's like, oh, Tajik, hey, Cheeky. Because it sounds like cheeky, like a cheeky
Yep.
grin.
Oh. Cheek. I thought you said cheek.
Well, that was the play on words, right? Because it sounds like cheek or
Oh, okay,
cheeky.
okay.
Cheeky.
Okay, yeah, if you got a dip, like, go for it. We can definitely, like, come back later. You have all these questions, so you can put in your 2 cents if you want later.
Awesome.
And then,
yeah, I will definitely keep up on the sheet here.
for sure. And then I'll go over experience with you after. Like, I'll just send you a DM. But yeah, no,
Perfect.
definitely go handle the kid stuff.
Thank
That
you
is way
very
more
much.
important. Yeah, thank you
Yes.
for joining. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the invite, and looking forward to this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
All right. Nice meeting
All
you
right,
guys
everyone
too.
say
Have a
bye
good
to
night.
you.
Good night.
Okay. So yeah, who wants to go next on these question thingies?
I
And
can
you guys
go
can
next.
feel free to answer Tajik's questions later. But yeah, okay, so Ray wanted to go next.
So my first question is, what friendly competition do we have?
Let's see. Ooh, what's a wild?
What's what?
I was like, what's a wild born?
Basically, I
Really?
just live in the wild, so like I'm more naturistic by nature, but you know what I mean.
So,
It's out in the
so
fucking woods.
homeless
I
but
just-
in the woods.
Yeah, I just assume they're like a hermit is what basically a wildborn is, but like their whole society is hermit.
Okay, what is Samaya?
I'm a monkey.
Simia, she's a monkey.
Oh,
I'm actually currently drawing a re-ray Capuchin.
Capuchin.
Capuchin. Thank you. I'm gonna
Capuchin.
keep saying the
Like
wrong word.
cappuccino. Think like cappuccino.
We will keep correcting you.
Appreciate
Capuchin
it.
monkeys are adorable. They look like they're like cats, but they can climb trees. Well, but they're monkeys.
They're pretty cute. But yeah, okay. So, what friendly competition do we have? Who wants to answer? Multiple people can answer.
I think Top said something
Project
earlier.
answered.
Somebody said something earlier.
I think Project said something, but I couldn't quite hear him. Project.
Jousting.
Is that jousting?
Yeah, he Cathor Ironwood is a knight.
So I'm
he always
jousting with
thinks, like,
Cathor
they're
at
like
some
the-
point, so I'm probably not going to be riding anything. I'm just going to be sitting atop probably an overturned canoe with my short bow, and I will just fire at you as you gallop towards me.
I like low-key love the idea of like Ray just like walking up to him with a stick. And then he took that as jousting. He's like, oh, okay, bet.
Funny you should say that. I actually have a two-handed stick as my main weapon.
Hell
yeah. Yeah. I do like the idea of you guys like in like outside, like when you see each other, you just like get like a random stick, you just run into each other.
Like at first it was just goofy, but then they like, they got into it.
So like, I know you'll read it later, Em, but my descriptor for Cathor is that he's tasty. Not edible, but tasty.
What the heck?
He looks colorful and edible, but I can't eat him because the halfling said it would be bad.
Oh, the frog. Okay, that's what you meant. I thought you meant yourself. I was like, huh? What? No, Cathor. Okay. Okay, Cathor, the froggy. Let's see.
Like I said, multiple people can't answer these questions.
Let's see. I'm still reading your thingamabob.
No, you're good. Like Kuma said, we can always come in later and put our own answer into the fray.
Mm-hmm.
If I move on to the next question, it's why do you act differently when we're alone than when others are around?
Why do you act differently? I would say Mercy probably acts more goofy around Ray. I have to read your name again because I keep wanting to put a J in there for some reason. But yeah, no, I can see Ray being more like happy, like more lax and just cool and just like easy to talk to. So I can imagine Mercy like when she's with is he a he?
She,
Excuse me. So I imagine she's like just like I said, just really easy to talk to. So I can imagine Mercy just like she's able to let her guard down around her.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, like she's not so much on her toes. Especially when, around all these dang kids. Just like, oh god. I can also imagine Reray's way better with said kids too. So she's like, oh yes, you look at her. Look at the funny monkey person.
When you get tired of entertainment, you're like, look over there, acrobat, go.
Look, she's doing flippies. Like
she's doing flippies. Look, so you two like tag team off of each other.
I can see that. Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
Probably unintentionally, but yeah. And the last question is, what threat have you asked me to watch out for, and why are you worried about it? Haven't heard from Kane yet.
Strange quacking in the distance.
The what now?
One more time.
What is that strange quacking in the distance?
Oh, the strange quacking in the distance? Yes.
Not the goose.
It scares me. It sounds bigger than normal.
Strange skunk.
Cathor, he has a secret fear of a weregoose because his idea of a weregoose is this giant muscular goose coming in to beat the crap out of him.
Oh my god, so wait, would both Kane and Pathor be like, what the fuck is that honking?
What is that? What is that?
What is that noise? Because they just hear like goose honks in the distance.
Your honk.
Just a little honk.
Goodness.
I love it.
I too love this.
Like, I've already made it canon that technically Ray didn't apply for this job, she just got it out of locational awareness. They're like, oh, you live
Also
here.
hiding from the honk.
And then I just started spouting some shit, and they're like, there's a what now?
I like that. All right, yeah. Who wants to go next with their questions?
It's like, don't be shy now, class. So I think the only ones left are me and Top, right?
No, it's UTOP and Project.
Ah, okay. What are the questions actually?
They're your connection questions. I already put them in the Google Doc. They're down at the bottom. But yeah, it's those 3 questions.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Way down here. Okay.
Yeah.
What made you realize we were going to be such good friends?
So yeah, who wants to go next?
I will go.
Go ahead, buddy.
Like, what legendary challenges do you have for a proper knight and soon to be prince of my principality? Because he is a knight, he's trying to prove himself worthy of being the heir to his family.
Sorry, what was that? What was the first half of that question?
It's in the Google Doc. Did you give the Google Doc?
Oh,
It's like,
yeah,
What
okay,
is
okay.
on the Google?
legendary
Oh,
challenges.
I see it. Jennifer, a proper knight and soon to be prince of my principality.
Okay, so you're gonna do these questions instead of the ones on your page. Oh, because these are different connection questions than the ones that are on his character page. So I was asking if you wanted to do these ones instead, or are you doing both? Or
Ow.
Docs right now. I don't know how to. Yeah.
Come on.
what?
I'm just right now. I'm on the Google Docs. I don't know anything about the other. Like, I don't even know how to it works because like the Roll20 still won't work for me.
No, it's on your demi plane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I told you we were
Demi-plane,
done with roll 20 for the night.
Yeah.
So on demi plane, like your character sheet, when you go to detail, it's like you have yeah. Okay, you see
There's
the
background
connection questions. And then below that it should say connections.
We knew each other for a long before time. How do we know? Oh, during my travels, I become a proper knight of the realm and heir to my house. I kind of like met you guys while traveling.
So yeah, those aren't questions for you. Those are questions for the other players to help like build, like do world building stuff. So that's why I was asking if you wanted to do these questions or if you wanted to do the ones that you wrote on the Google Doc.
I'll do the ones on the Google Doc.
Okay. So we'll just ignore these ones. No, you're good.
See, legendary challenges.
You must sit in the forest in the night on watch with me. Regardless of the noises.
Accepted!
You must help me lull the children to sleep after the birthday party.
Try to write that down, guys.
What? You've already eaten. God, you're so needy. Hold on, let me type it.
I started it
She
for
said,
you.
I'm typing.
Because I.
Kane, do you have any special legendary challenges you want him to do, or
Maybe he's
No,
AFK.
nothing coming to mind.
all right.
Parties.
The next question. Can I trust you not to rob me of all my worldly and expensive possessions? All right,
Yeah, he
dear.
comes from a very rich family.
All right, do you have expensive dippers?
What you think is expensive and what I think is expensive is a completely different concept, my friend. So I cannot guarantee that I will not rob you of something that you may or may not see
I
as
love how she's
important.
not denying that, like, she's going to rob you.
Rob my toilet!
Hey, I don't know what a toilet is, but it sounds fun.
I just responded as well.
All of my socks are gone!
Okay, yeah, no, those definitely might go missing. I'm so sorry. It gets cold at night, and I have 4 hands. 5 if you count my tail.
Having a prehensile tail must be so cool.
I think I added it in as part of my extra, like, experience. Because I don't think it was added into the Simian,
We will
stuff.
take a look at that soon.
Yeah,
As soon as we
and
finish
if it's
these
not, then
questions.
it's fine.
All right. Kane, inputs on the not robbing.
There we go.
Oh shit, you're rich. That is the answer to that question.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, you're rich.
But this armor's up just for show?
Your next question, Cathor.
So whoa. Oh, sorry.
Okay, your next question was, will my students have any respect for me or learn what I have to teach them? So I guess it's just kind of like everyone just being like, their kids? Honestly, probably not. Not their kids shrugs. What, dude?
Have as a servant who roasts him when he has a chance, like traveling bard. So, yeah, probably sure that Concord will be cooking tonight.
Honestly, probably not. I sure as hell didn't like adults when I was their age.
Yeah, I can't imagine her being like I can 100% see Mercy, like teenage Mercy. Like anytime someone told her something, she's like, "Why? You're not my dad," or like, "You're not my mom."
All right.
Kane, as a former campcaster kid, do you have any ideas on whether or not the kids will respect him or learn anything from him?
No, he wasn't the former campcaster kid. Like it was Tajik that was. I keep wanting to
It's
say
Tajik.
Kaji.
That's right.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say Kaji because that's like the cat species in Skyrim.
It's a
is
very
that what
similar
it is?
spelling.
Yeah, no, it just sounds the same. They're not spelled the same at all. But yeah, I keep, oh, may you go to warmer sands, and it's like, yes, because she has wares if you have coin.
And moon sugar. A lot of moon sugar.
Like a lot of skooma. Actually, once I learned how to make skooma, I was a fucking menace because I was just selling that to people. That was a weird play.
What? No, you're stuck in here now.
All right, and then the last question was, am I going to be the class clown when I'm the teacher?
See the answer, right?
Only a fool thinks he's the smartest in the room.
Ah, dang it. Ooh. I know where the little bubble ran off to, but
Yeah, I got you. Check this out.
it's like, Mom, they're eating my kibble. I
Bye.
know it. Go on, you.
Okay, who wants to do their next question, or their questions next? Between Keen and Mercy.
Ladies first.
Okay. What made you realize we were going to be such good friends?
You asked me about my arm and didn't judge me about it.
Aw.
Aw. Let's see, where is Kane's thingy?
I have
There
a
you are.
robot arm.
We do.
Ooh, neat.
You said I looked punk rock. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
It is
Sounds
cool.
like sick rock.
It is cool, Ray. It is cool.
Catherine, you want to add to the question? Or, well, answer the question? Oh, is it 2 R's? I thought it was 2 O's. Oh, it is 2 R's. Whoops. My mistake. Let's see. What do we got?
It's okay. He'd been going through and fixing it apparently. Because I saw
Oh,
all
yeah.
of them and I was like, oh, okay, so it's one
Appreciate.
O and 2 R's.
My bad. Didn't immediately smash my face into the ground.
You know, that's fair. He is a frog, and she's a fairy. That's kind of a fair assumption that he'd immediately think that she doesn't like him.
She's probably been eaten by one too many actual frogs.
I feel like just things in general, right? She is kind of small and bug-like, and there's a lot of things that eat small bug things.
All right, your next question.
What do I do that annoys you? I'm a little scared of this one.
This is where the fun collab stuff comes in.
Mm. A lot.
Like, what did I do that annoyed you? Talk. All day.
Ray avoids cities because they're too people-y. And her favorite person at camp so far is
Now
the
she's looking
like the
delicious.
headmaster.
I saw that. Flappy, probably you looking like a snack.
Kane, does Mercy do anything that annoys you?
I'm imagining these are like, I'm definitely imagining these are inside thoughts.
Ray also doesn't really know what that is. So sometimes they
She
slip out.
sings in her sleep.
She sings in her sleep.
Aw.
Yeah. It's very scary once you pair it with a goose.
Hell
When
yeah.
the goose it out.
When the goose is out.
Croak.
All right. And the final question.
I'm a little confused by this one, but I'm curious to know what y'all's answer to this would be. Why do you grab my hand at night?
Oh, so yeah, with the
Just shut
connection
you up.
questions. To shut you up.
Ditto.
But Kane and Re-Ray. But yeah, so like the questions can be directed at someone, or they can be like how we're doing, where we're just having it open.
What do you mean I grabbed your hand?
All right. And then that leaves us with Kane's question.
Hey.
So yeah, his first question, what is one thing we're both afraid of?
That something's gonna eat us.
We're both afraid of that Hyonk.
Really big.
Apparently, several of y'all are afraid of the yonking in the night.
Well, not necessarily scared of the goose, but like,
Oh
The-
no, 3 separate people have listed the goose as a fear.
okay.
We don't know that it's just an innocent, cute, adorable little blob. It just sounds menacing as fuck, and it only happens at night.
They hear at night, just
This
just a little,
giant, monstrous, muscular goose thing.
just a little hyonk hyonk, and they're like, "What the fuck?" He's gonna put goose hyonk.
Shit.
No, it's hyonk with the J.
I've been putting it with a Y.
It's with the J. because it's like Swedish or some shit. Yuck. Actually, it's also supposed to be the O with the two dots over it, but I don't know the command for that. Like if it were on my phone, I could just
hold it.
do it. But yeah, I don't know the command for it on keyboard. Oh my god. There we go.
His name gets like misspelled all the time. It's like
Yeah,
that was what
whoops.
irritates him.
All right. The next question was, I rely on you for something important during our travels together. What is it and how do you feel about it? Soupy, feel free to
Oh.
input some stuff if you want to like throw something in there. But yeah, they're relying on something. He's relying on you for something important during, we'll just say for camp. What is it and how do you feel? Ow. A living wallet?
Oh, because he's rich. So he relies on him to pay for stuff.
Oh. How do you feel about that?
How does that make you feel,
How does
Sir
it make you
Cathor?
feel, Sir Cathor? You could just tab it. Oops. There you go. Fun conversation. I'm cool with it. It was okay to eat in the forest and what might be a god's plant.
She's just gonna assume anything and everything that she ate that may or may not have been poisonous was God's plant. They just all look different.
All right, and Kane's final question. I still haven't forgiven you for something you said to me. What was it and why did you say it?
Ah, man. I think I'm going to sit this one out.
This one's not for you? Her.
No.
That's really shiny. Can I use it for trade?
No, not you
Ray
asking for
Ray.
prosthesis. No.
Bravery, that's his arm. He needs
He
it.
needs that. I can see why he hasn't forgiven you.
After he explained it, I felt really bad. I thought it was underneath all of the shiny.
Said Cathar, have you said anything that Kane might not forgive you for, or are you also sitting this one out?
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust. Nah,
Just put
I don't
NA.
have an account.
You
No,
can
I
also
was-
just not answer.
I was gonna put hasn't forgiven her for the creepy singing at night, but I was like, I don't know if that's something he should like forgive her or not forgive her for. It's just
You could always like just sit a question out too. That's totally fine. What I or when I meant by living like an ant in an ant hive. Can we elaborate just a little bit? I'm not entirely sure what we mean.
Well, his backstory is that he lives underground in a
Uh-huh.
tunnel system.
Uh-huh.
I see where that's
So,
going.
like-
Okay.
Yeah, I can kind of like what did you say to him exactly? Or like you just made the comparison. He was like, no. And like,
oh, so
wasn't
you're
for
like
it.
so you're like an ant, and it's just like no.
Oh.
I think you say for a whole week she kept asking him. I was supposed to be like,
Like,
Replay.
damn, that's why I haven't forgiven you yet.
I mean, maybe she didn't explain it as much, you know, and how she felt like silly asking for his arm, but like, she also just started giving him food, so maybe like he might have thought that she was trying to like bribe him with food, and maybe that's why he didn't forgive her.
She's there like, this bitch is trying to buy my arm with fucking scraps.
Like, stop it. This
It's
is
like, bro,
why
this shit ain't expensive. You ain't buying this.
I think on Sir Cathor's part, it might be the filthy peasant bit that got him more upset than the ant in the ant hive bit. It's like how do we?
He is a bit of a pompous ass.
He is a pompous ass. That wasn't his character description. Okay, cool. So that is your collab questions. Yay.
Yeah.
You guys can always come back to these, edit them, you know, up until we do our next session. But let's do a quick little description on your experiences. So your experiences are essentially your specials. Like, you know how like in anime, like, you know, like characters have like, you know, their special move or whatever. That's what your experience is. It's generally like a word or a phrase that you'd use to describe like a set of skills. And like the cool thing about this is you can kind of customize it as needed. Like an example I used, I was watching a Critical Role like do a one shot in the system, and like they had like a fawn character who her whole shtick was that, you know, she was just really hot. And like one of her experiences was called weaponizing the male gaze. And yeah, she would just use it to like, you know, distract people or like, you know, persuade male NPCs to do stuff. So, you know, it's like stuff like that. Like, you know, come up with stuff. So yeah, let's talk about your guys' experiences real quick. See if we have any questions, comments, concerns, and then I think we will wrap up.
I guess I'll go first then.
Sure. Yeah.
So the two things that I thought would be useful that I didn't think had already had like a place in the system,
Mhm.
were Hermit, one with nature. So it's kind of like where Ray goes into like a meditative state for like a little bit, and she can almost like sense within a proximity of her all of nature. Like the trees, the plants, the bugs, the animals.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of gives her like a better idea of like what is in her surroundings, regardless of whether or not she can see it. And she just kind of gained that ability from like her many, many years of living in the forest.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm like thinking on it, just kind of like, all right, so like what like situations would you use this for? So I guess
Like night
uh
watchman or like scouting out the trail ahead, like if we're doing hikes with the kids or something.
okay. And like how long would you how in your mind when you're like activating this ability, you're doing your special, how long would it like would you say that like it takes you? Like do you have to like like plop down on the ground, like, crisscross applesauce, like, meditative state, or
Like it
like
might
can
not
you
have
just
to
kind of
Yeah, it might not have to be like on the ground specifically. Like it could be in a tree, because monkey.
so you just need to be like touching nature?
Yeah, it just needs to be like touching nature and like also kind of in like a maybe kind of a little bit of a crisscross applesauce situation. But the time sometimes differs depending on how loud it might be around her.
Okay, so can get distracted by loud noise. So that would explain why you don't like the city, because like just kind of disrupted nature and stuff, so you couldn't like get into that state.
Yeah.
What do you think? You like that?
I like that, yeah.
Okay.
And then
touch
like
grass
Loud.
ability.
oh, very much so. It is the touch grass ability.
Can we name it touch grass instead of hermit?
Yeah, I can change it.
I would love, like, you don't have to, but I love the idea of it just being like, I'm gonna touch grass now. What's up?
It is done.
So fucking funny.
And then as a secondary experience, I put extra appendage so that my tail has like a use. Like it can be used as like a second hand or a fourth arm, fifth arm.
Let me take a look at your species thingy,
Mm-hmm.
just
And
so we can
yeah,
make sure.
if it is
Yeah,
already in there, then I will change it to something else. But I figured like if it doesn't already have it, then it might be like a fun little add-on.
for sure. Yeah, because like I don't want you to, like have it and then so it looks like with your ancestry you have natural climbers, you have advantage on agility rolls that involve balancing and climbing. And then you have nimble, you get +1, a permanent +1 bonus to your evasion. Okay, so it doesn't look like you got anything to do with tails. Okay, so yeah, I'm down with this.
Cool, 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 cool.
Okay.
And it could be used as
Um,
like if she really, really needs to, like if they got, like the younger kids, she can use it as like a rope tie just to be like, I need to keep track of this one specifically.
prehensile tail. Dope. Okay. How long would you say your tail is?
Probably slightly longer than the rest of my limbs.
And how long would that
Okay,
be?
do me a favor later, look up capuchin monkeys and just give me like a rough
Yeah, get like a
estimate of,
ratio
like,
scale. Yeah.
yeah, and then we'll go from there. X amount the tail measurement here. We'll put that here. Then just fill it out on here for me. Okay, cool. Those are your 2 abilities. Who wants to go next?
Do we just make them up or?
Yeah, you literally just make up a thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So you want to go next?
Hold on, let me look at where can I find my spells and stuff? Is it just in my character sheet?
Your spells and stuff. Your spells and stuff. So Daggerheart's kind of weird about that. We can definitely go over that either probably next session because we are running a bit. Like we're kind
Wait.
of about to hit that 5-hour mark. Oh no, 4-hour mark. I can't count. Yeah, we've been going on for like 4 hours, but it's
Past the
the way
3-hour
that
mark.
yeah we're about to goodness words. Yeah, the way that they do magic is like you kind of get like a spell already like applied or whatever, and then you can choose or no, you choose like domain cards or whatever, and they have like different like things attached to them. So like for example, let me look at so Vano's my wizard character, right? Um with him, my domain effects, like the spell that I have is Rain of Blades, and then instead of giving him a special spell or a second spell, I gave him an ability to like pick non-magical locks. And then you got like class features that works his spell. So he has Arcane Sense, Minor Illusion, and he can channel like raw power. It's like a whole. It's odd. We can definitely go over it though, like in a bit. But yeah, who wants to do their experiences next?
Hmm.
Yeah, 2.
Yep. Okay, cool. So
Yeah. So the first one is a noble, so I'm assuming it was like know it all because like as like I imagine him like throughout when he was growing up, like he was given a royal education. Like basically he knows like how the politics of the land, what's going on, like which great houses or their families, what beefs they had. So like a like know it all, like snobby know it all.
so would you say it's more like because from what you described, it sounds more like you just know like all the chisme, all the like gossip and stuff. So do you just know more like the know-it-all is more like the going ons like in the community and stuff? Or is it just like, like you're just good at like recalling like information that you've read? Like how would you use this ability?
More like history check. So like he would know like the land, why is it so important, who rules over it, what kind of people that live there, what kind of like monsters are rampaging, because like he was into history growing up. So like of course like he would be educated in that, like knowing his own family history and also the histories of like all the other houses. Like probably like
Okay.
if you ask him why is this house so important, he will explain to you in every detail possible. So like basically history teacher lessons.
Okay. Is your knowledge like specifically about like other nobles in the area, or just the land in general? Like how in depth are we talking?
I think mostly the nobles, like because like
Okay.
he has to because like soon he is the heir to this house, so he when he becomes like the next the next head of this house, he will probably have to deal with them in like politics and negotiation and all that.
Okay. And then for specifically this mini campaign, like how would you think that you would want to use this ability? Because like I
That's a
don't.
good question.
Yeah, because like yeah, you have this like cool ability for sure. Like that's neat that you can like recall information about all this stuff, but like I don't want you to like like lose an ability for this like
Yeah,
little silly campaign where you're just gonna go grab
yeah.
food. You know what I mean?
I think like probably like the best way to deal with this is like it's rather than for recalling history, it's more like the history of the land. So that way, if he's going out searching for this campaign.
Okay. So here's what I wrote down. So yeah, I'm rolling off of your, like you're just recalling stuff. So information about the noble houses and the surrounding land. So like maybe you just know this land because like like there's some important people like in the area. So you're like, oh, okay, I know, this forest and I know like this, and that. So you've kind of studied it a little bit more. Like, what do you think about that?
That'll work because like for this campaign, it will like it, because this is like not like serious. So like
Mm-hmm.
so this information will probably not work with like it's just like more like know the land, like the animals, like
Cool. Yeah. So you just
maybe because
what's in the area, like like the trails
yeah.
nearest town, like how to get to whatever noble's house. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
His
In
next
the
ability,
air and how
is
to hold
like
on.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Cool. So what's your next ability?
his next ability is knightly errant because he is trying to become a knight. So imagine him like more like brave, putting it on like when he gets really angry, he has that other side of him that's like fiery bravery. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, he comes out more like a bold and actually gallant knight, like someone like ironclad, metal. He was living up to like his surname, Ironroot.
So he's hard to move when he gets angry.
No. I meant, sorry.
No, you're good. Okay. Um. So nightly errand. What are you thinking this ability does? Oh,
I
errant.
think what it does is like, yeah. I think what it does, it makes him more braver and more like determined to like accomplish a task or defeat an enemy. So like that bravery like will start to like affect like everyone in his party, like giving him like boosts of confidence.
So it's like camaraderie. I think there's a spell that does
Yeah,
that.
I think like heroism also too. So basically, it makes them like focus on the task at hand. Like I gotta do this task. Like I need to bring this enemy down. Like and like it is like it intimidates like the enemy.
So yeah, you hyper focus on the enemy, and it inspires, we'll say people in your immediate area. So comrades in immediate area. Okay, cool.
They call it the croakening.
The croakening. But all right, yeah, you feel good about these?
Yeah.
Okay, sick. Who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Okay.
So if I'm reading this right, or if I'm doing this right, so I thought of a move called Rhythm Blues. Name pending. Probably just gonna call it the Blues. But yeah, no, just like how she can
R&B.
right R and blues.
Oh yeah, because like R&B is rhythm and blues.
It's like Rhythm Blues.
But okay. So what would you like to do with that?
So yeah, no, like she doesn't use this often, but whenever she gets really, really frustrated with how like crazy like the kids get, like she'll use this ability, and it doesn't necessarily like make them like she can control like how much energy they put out basically. But if she uses it too long, it basically makes you depressed.
I cast Great Depression.
Not literally.
Okay,
You are
so
not sad.
so,
I'm
say
broke.
one more time?
Children.
So I guess it brings down your mood.
Okay, so like you
It's
gave them
basically
hell of
combo
Ritalin,
motions,
and they're
but
just
with
like, I'm done.
yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So how would you activate said ability? Like you just start singing, you start playing music, like
Okay, so she has a wand, yeah.
uh-huh.
I like to think that to use this one, she blows into the wand like you would a horn.
Okay.
And like she just starts, just playing really slow, long notes. But they're loud to where basically anyone who can hear them or anyone who's in range. So just like they'll kind of have that instinctual like, oh man, wait, I don't want to run anymore.
Closing the wand to play
Then when she
calming
plays too
notes.
long, it's I don't want to live anymore.
Yeah, literally, basically. Like I said, it's not an ability she uses often, but like whenever they get like a little too rowdy, or say she's by herself and like the kids are being just extra, she's like, all right, that's it, night night.
Closing the wand, plays calming notes, can only play for a short amount of time.
I would say if she plays longer than a minute, that's when the depression starts to hit.
Can only play for less than a minute.
But meanwhile, I have a more silly one. I'm calling it Scat Cat. It's
Give me 1 second. I'm
Oh.
still working on your blues.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Because like we also want to like balance the abilities. We don't want to make them like too crazy.
Yeah.
So how far would you say that the range is?
I don't know. Trumpets are pretty loud.
50 feet, maybe?
See, I was gonna say 30 feet.
So how about we do this? Like in your immediate area, that's like where it's like the strongest, and then like the further it goes out, like the less the effect takes place. If that makes sense.
That'll work.
So that way it's not like, it's not too crazy. 'Cause I like the ability. I think that sounds very funny and very cool, especially in like a camp setting, because it's like, okay, stop.
Like, all right, that's it. She like whips out her
Y'all need
wand.
to calm down.
I-
But like I think because like you said, this is basically playing like a horn, and like horns are loud.
Horns are loud.
So
like,
it'd be,
I don't know,
it'd be
I like
wild if like, the whole camp suddenly is just like, okay, I'm gonna sit down.
I do like the idea of her doing the coach thing, where like whenever she whips out, she's like, "Don't make me blow my horn." Everyone's like, "Oh, okay, sorry, guys, sorry, Miss Rapid Play, sorry, Miss Mercy." I was like, that's what I thought.
Up to trying to give a good distance. 20 feet, because you're also like 2 feet tall is the other thing. Well, 2.5 foot.
Yeah.
So I don't imagine it'd be like crazy loud. Like if we're like, huh?
Just think, I'm just thinking, like, out of all the party, who was the tallest?
I think it's Tom.
I believe it'd be
It was just
Kane.
a lot
Yeah.
short.
It'd be Kane at 6'2".
Then Ray at technically she stands at 5'10" if she's not slouching.
I'm just a dude with a
You're just
with
a
a
guy.
robot.
He's
Just
just
a
a guy.
dude with an arm. Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Next one. I'm calling it Scat Cat.
Cat cat.
So whenever she blows into her horn, this time she uses freeform jazz to confuse people, and it's to the point to where they can't speak coherently. They literally just kind of start just making noise.
Okay. Pauses, confusion, and inability to speak.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it the same range as
The blues, yeah.
Yeah, the same range and the same effect. So the closer it is, like the more
Intense,
efficient.
yeah.
And then like the farther away, like they're able to kind of resist it a little bit more.
That's fair.
Okay, cool. And you're blowing into a horn or a wand?
Oh, like I said, it's a wand. She has a wand. It didn't give me a thing for instruments.
Okay.
So I'm just assuming that I'm just gonna pretend that her wand can just kind of flare out at the end like a horn.
Okay.
Like I'm actually kind of excited to draw it now because I'm imagining it kind of. I'm imagining it looks like, you know how like the pit of a flower before it blooms,
Uh-huh.
and then when she blows into it like a horn, the flower comes out.
Dope.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, cool. You good with your 2 abilities?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, Kane. Kane, special. Bro's got 4 abilities, so
Yes, I am currently investigating why I have. Like, I'm seeing that some of my things might be doubled up on accident. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Did you level up by accident?
No, I'm still level 1. Let's see.
Weird.
Here.
Maybe it has something to do with your class.
That would be hilarious.
oops, nope, don't do that. Yeah, let's do a quick little Daggerheart. How many experiences? Yeah, because you shouldn't have 4 until you reach character level 5, it looks like.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know why I have this at level 1.
All right, do you want to start off with 2 for right now, and then
Yeah, we can do. Yeah,
we'll investigate the other 2 later.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I see you have Silver Knuckle.
Yeah, Silver Knuckle. I wanted this to be a combat technique.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted this to be something that anytime I hit an enemy with mechanical arms specifically, something happens.
Okay.
I don't know combat well enough in Daggerheart yet.
So combat in Daggerheart, basic rundown, the way that it works is you'll hit like instead of hit points, there's thresholds. So Yeah. If the enemy hits a certain like threshold, you take like 1 damage. If it hits the other, or like the next threshold, you'll take how like that many damage. Blah blah blah. Yeah. See, because like for yours, man, you might. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why these are the way they are. I did this
Thresholds
properly.
are crazy. Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't know
We
why
will.
they're this high.
You're good. We will figure this out. But so just taking what you have currently right now. So like if the enemy were to roll 20, um then like they would use like you would get like you would lose 1 HP. But if the enemy were to roll up to like 40 and below would be 2, and then 40 and above, or sorry. Yeah, 40 and below would be 2, and then anything above that would be severe damage, so like you would take 3.
Mhm.
Because we have, as you can see, like you currently have like 6 HP, but you also have like a
Mm.
shit ton of armor slots. And like the way that the armor slots work is like you can use that to take like some of that damage.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
So like I'm thinking with this, because you said you wanted it to be combat, so like I'm thinking with this, like maybe um
I have a real simple one.
okay, listening.
Um, it's so it looks like it's plus strength. It's just plus strength to hit, right?
Uh for yours, yeah.
I just double that.
Okay, so you would just add it to your strength.
No, I'm usually when I swing with like unarmed strike specifically, I
Mhm.
just I just double the strength mod. So it's plus 4 to hit instead of just plus 2.
Okay. So double strength mod.
Double strength mod for unarmed strike.
Okie dokie. I am fine with that. And then, like I said, we'll go over your sheet later and figure out what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Some shit is crazy.
Maybe it's because he's like 2 types of creature?
uh, I don't feel like that would do that, but I guess I can test it out myself in a second, try and remake them myself. And
Figure out where I fucked up.
oh
Yeah.
man, yeah, because you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I
7. You
doubled
have 8
the
domain
domain deck.
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have like the 4 I wanted, right? But they doubled, and I'm like, why are you doubling?
Not even then. You should only have 2 at level 1.
That's so weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
that.
After this, we'll it's like I'll try and remake it and see if it is because of the mixed ancestry thing. Because I love your idea of like mixing the thing. The rebuild is great. I think that's fun.
Yeah, but we just gotta fix like balancing purposes.
Hmm. But all right. What do you want your second ability to be?
I want it to be called Everyman.
Everyman.
So, um, for checks I'm not proficient in,
Mm-hmm.
add my agility modifier.
So are you thinking we're using it with like the +0 and this -2? What's your agility mod? Oh,
It's plus 4.
+4.
So I was just thinking that anything that I don't have I don't have proficiency in, that's like a flat or a negative in some cases,
Okay.
I would just plus 4 to it.
I'm like checking all your stuff because like I don't see why not. But I do want to make sure you don't have like
You
a
are Gucci.
thing.
No,
Yeah.
no, this was just this is thematic, right? Just like
Mhm.
history of jobs. So it's like
Mhm.
he's an ever guy. Like he's a Renaissance man, if that's just a better way of putting that.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
And this way, it also wouldn't stack with proficiency, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not getting like a jack of all trades situation.
Right. Okay. So it would only be for your instinct, presence, and knowledge. Yeah. Like you're cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Can use agility. Oh my god, agility modifier in place of instinct, presence, and knowledge. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with this. You good with this?
Yep.
All right. Everyone take a look at your experiences, and I think we can pretty much call it here. Like we kind of did the important part of like getting you guys' background and stuff, getting your guys' characters all figured out.
Fucking, I love the touch grass one.
Which one?
I was just giggling at the touch grass one.
Touch grass is fucking hilarious. I love the name of that.
It will be my
And-
most useful weapon.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I will make sure I can get you guys to use at least one of your abilities. I actually already have
I'm
some.
guaranteed to use my
Yes.
ability twice.
You are guaranteed to use at least one ability. That's my goal. Like minimum one.
Yeah.
And then I will shoot keep it heal a message later so I can explain experiences. So yeah, chat, we're gonna be done with the stream. You guys, if you guys have any questions after, we can absolutely go through it and like figure it out. But yeah, this was our session 0.
Woohoo!
Yay! Questions, comments, concerns, anything you guys want like specifically to happen during this little mini campaign. Remember, it is a fetch quest. You're just get the food, come on back.
I'm Gucci.
I'm just hoping to figure out this new system as painlessly as possible.
Oh,
Now I
facts.
want all the problems. We gotta fix everything.
Like, listen, I am down to, run multiple thingies in this setting.
Oh.
I'm just
I want
hoping I'll be able to make it.
fix it to a wall.
Yeah, it'd be kind of nice if you could make it M, because I know that you're the one that's going to be using the system afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah, we can play the next session by ear. Just whenever you guys are free, like, hey, I'm available. This date we can play, and there is going to be a second table. Because like Kid unfortunately couldn't make it this week. For this, and I don't really feel comfortable having more than this amount of players.
No, that's fair, dude.
So I am down to have another table if you guys want to do other characters and play around with the system more. Like absolutely check out the other classes. But yeah, we're done with this session. Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
Like you guys all good? Questions, comments, concerns? I know I already asked, but
Not really a concern, but I thought that was a reason. So I'm trying to draw a mercy right. I'm looking at a cicada for reference, and my brain was like, cicadas don't have antenna. I'm like, I'm pretty sure they are. They're bugs, and I'm seeing why my brain thought that because their antenna are are like really small. They're like super tiny.
those are pretty
I don't
tiny.
remember Cell having antennas.
Know that if we're unable to use Roll20 because of how it is right now, especially when I'm having problems with it, will we just be able to use just demi-plane to run our session?
Yeah, we can definitely try that if like you still have issues with Roll20.
Yeah, for some reason it's not downloading my character sheet when we go into the thing there. I just don't understand what's happening.
Okay, definitely mess around with it, and if you can't figure it out at all, I will figure out how to do the Roll20 thing. Because I did also want, Roll20, the demi-plane. I did also want to like check it out because like they have their own little whatchamacallit. I know Roll20, which is why I suggested it. Or like I have a pretty decent idea of it anyway. But yeah, we can. If you can't figure it out, we can absolutely. Mhm. But yeah. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out. Like I said, we can figure out more questions after this. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. I will see everyone tomorrow for a game. I haven't decided yet. It's probably gonna be Silver and Blood. Like I kind of want to see what happens in the storyline. Which one?
No, I said
Oh,
Uma.
I could do Uma. That's true. Like, man, that'd be kind of fun. I'm gonna like lose my mind just like over here screaming at the horses. It's like, go!
It'd be very interactive.
It'd be entertaining for somebody. But yeah, we'll see. Because I'm also in the middle of like my vampire story, and I am very curious where it's gonna go. There's only like a couple chapters. But yeah. All right. Cool. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Gang.
Hey.